My cute. My cute. Hi everyone, welcome in. Hi. Sorry, no ASMR Sunday today. My brain is so today that I was just like, I can't do ASMR. I can't do ASMR today. I'm sorry. Hi Fernando. Hi Kurisu. Nice to see you guys both on the YouTube side. Hi Sil. Everyone give Sil a big old kiss for me. I love Sil. Hi Floozy. Nice to see you today. Tea time? There's tea time. Hi Dave, welcome in. Hi Nolamer. Hi Austin. Nice to see you guys today. Hi Lucas. Hi. Hi everyone. Hi.
Have a great day.
Boom. Yeah. It's one of those days, you know. It's one of those days. Hi Grave. Hi. Hi Blongos. Hi. Hi everyone. Hi. Welcome. Hi. Hi. Hi Aura. Hi. I hope that you guys are all doing well today. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see everything that's been happening on Twitter and things? If you're not on Twitter, I'm very proud of you. You should honestly just stay off Twitter. It's better if you're not on there. You have to have minimum volume right now because if you wake up your boyfriend, he'll freak out. It's okay. Pretty soon we'll try and be quiet. We'll try and be quiet here. Oh, also, Kurisu, if you have a Twitch account, my Twitch does have captions, have closed captions. We have closed captions on the Twitch side, so I don't know if they're automatic captioning on YouTube. I don't think so. But the Twitch side does have captions in case people ever want to, you know.
Also go BRRRR. Dima, you heckin' cutie. I feel like now more than most times it's good to say we really appreciate your art and
your incredible talents in drawing, animation, rigging, and many other endeavors. Thank you so much, Igor. Thank you for 20 months. That is so kind of you. You are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. My ASMR ripped away from me. I know, right? It's one of those, dude, oh my god. I can't do ASMR today, man. There's just so much that happened this weekend. There's so much that happened this weekend, you know? Yukikage, hi! Hi, Anne! Welcome in! Nice to catch you guys on the YouTube side. There's so much of it. Hi, Sora! Hi, Excel! How you doing today? Hey, bestie! How are you? Dima, a seventh the seventh document? A seventh one? Wait, from who? There's no coming back from this, truly. Dude, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, no ASMR today, Estrella. I am too. My brain is, there's just so much happened that weekend. There's so much that happened this weekend that, like, my goodness, you know? Hi, Halcyon. Hi. Hi. Wait. Who posted the document, Sil? Who was it? You hate pollen season? Your right eye feels like it could pop out. I hate pollen season. I went out yesterday and I was just crying the entire time. I look like that one gif of like the cat whose like eyes are all watery. That was me yesterday. That was me because my allergies suck. My allergies suck, man. They're the worst. Oh, I literally just read that, Sil, like right before stream started. I read that one like right before stream. Finding a choker to buy for your formal fit. Ooh, we can find something nice. We can get something good. Get something good. Hate pollen season. Oh, I already read that. But yeah, I hate pollen season. Remember, folks, don't sabotage your friends. Yeah, don't sabotage your friends, dude. So I'm sure there's a lot of you guys who are not on Twitter. You're like, what the hell happened? What is she talking about? Dude, I'm sure a lot of you guys know Cinder. She is a very, very prominent VTuber in the indie VTubing scene. Like, she's huge, dude. She's huge. She's like on the levels of like Chibidoki and Bao and, you know, all of those huge VTubers, you know? Hi, Asian Garfield. Nice to catch you today. Had to go down the VTuber drum hole to find out. Dude, there's so much. There's so much. A lot happened this weekend. Yeah, I feel so bad for Nano and Bao. We'll get into this though. Hi, Ghoul. I hope you're having a good day, by the way. Cinder is one of the biggest indies, honestly. Yeah, like she's up there. She's up there with like Shy Lily and stuff, you know? Part of Gamer Subs too, right? She's not even just part of Gamer Subs, she's a partial owner. It's crazy, man. So basically what happened over the weekend is Nanoless, who's an amazing artist. She's incredible. She's done models for, you know, she did Cinder's model. She did Buff Pup. She's done some of Iron Mouse's models. Like, she's amazing. She's one of like my biggest VTuber art inspirations as well. I adore her art. So beautiful. But she put out a post. She put out a Google Doc about Cinder and how Cinder and her Cinder's manager have been like mistreating her terribly. Basically they were straight up sabotaging all of their friends. So in these screenshots that Nano put out, it was mostly Cinder's manager, Red, who redacted, who will be called Red. Hi, Mason, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Yeah, so Red was the one doing most of the talking. However, Red and Cinder have been like they operate as like one unit, okay? They operate as one unit. So what Red says are things that Cinder agrees with, okay? And basically in these documents, they were just telling Nano like, oh, you shouldn't work with this person, you shouldn't work with this person, like they did this and this and this. Like they were going off. They were going off on so many people in the industry. Like specific names that have been revealed in these documents. I believe everyone who was named in these documents has come forward and have like been like, yeah, that was me. This was about me. So it was Bow was mentioned, Silverveil was mentioned, Cottontail was mentioned, just like a few other VTubers as well. And they were basically saying, Cinder and her manager were basically saying, don't work with them, because you know they did this or this or this. Like for example, one of the craziest things they said that made my jaw drop was they were like, Bao took our editor, took all of like the work and stuff with this one editor, and she's like monopolizing him. And they were like, so yeah, her song that she put out, it flopped before, and now she's taken our editor. So they were like painting these VTubers in like a very bad light. And keep in mind, these are VTubers that Cinder has done collabs with, that Cinder was quote unquote friends with, and all the same time she was sabotaging their business, you know? She was sabotaging their careers, man. It was insane. This VTuber model looks so British. It looks so British. Hello. What does that even mean? What does that mean? I don't understand, dude. I'm American. Vegetable soup is just straight balls. It's awful. What? I love vegetable soup. Oh, I'm catching up on chat. It's just business. Yeah, it was insane. There was also another thing Red said where he was trying to manipulate Nano to like only be like exclusively working with Cinder, right? And he was all like, yeah, you know, the more models you make, the more Nano babies there are, the less special it is. What? Dude, my jaw dropped reading that. Imagine saying that to an artist. That's crazy. They were basically saying like the more work you create, the less valuable and less special your work is. It was like, what? They were so manipulative. It was crazy. I feel terrible for Nano, dude. To me, this is such a human resources disaster. Like, this thing feels like they would come from human resources from a company, not a person. Yeah, it was it was so gross, dude. Bao and Cinder were literally best friends. Yeah, like Cinder is someone that Bao will even talk to like off stream. Like they would be in voice chats and stuff. They hung out off stream and things too. Like they were close to each other. And this entire time, Cinder was going behind Bao's back and telling Nano like, oh, don't work with Bao. Don't work with Bao. What? That's insane, dude. That's crazy. That's supposed to be your friend. And then, you know, Nano even went directly to Cinder with screenshots from Red, and she was like, hey, your manager is telling me these things. I want to know like what's up, right? And Cinder would just be like, oh, it's just business. You know how it is. It's just business. What? Backstabbing your friends is business? That's insane, dude. I can't. I don't even understand. I don't understand. Yeah, and then he offered her 10 grand for exclusivity, but that doesn't even make any sense because Nano's models go for 10 grand. So like, here's the thing too, is I think that exclusivity is totally fine when both parties consent to it. That's the thing there though. Both parties have to consent to this. They have to both be like, yeah, okay, I'll work exclusively for you. Like for example, one of Bao's editors works specifically for her because he doesn't like taking on some other editing roles, you know? He said himself that he does not know how to really turn down other people's like when they come to him with a commission. And so he specifically went to Bao to be like, hey, can I work exclusively for you? Like, is that all right? And Bao was like, yeah, absolutely. You know, so exclusivity works out in cases where both parties are aligned with it. But Cinder and her manager were trying to make Nano be exclusive for them when Nano clearly did not want to. Like, she definitely didn't want to, but you know, they just kept slandering other VTubers and things, being like, oh, you shouldn't work with them. You should just work for us. That's nuts, dude. I don't understand it. Also, hi Poyo-chan, nice to see you. Not to mention the sabotaging of making Nano quit working on Bao and Silverveil's model when they were actively making. Yeah, that's so crazy.
Keyboard
So,
design and colors go hard.
Thank you, Lance. Oh my god, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. It's nice to catch you. Thank you for 30 months. Thank you. Gotta look for the funny gossip. Yeah, this is like bad gossip, dude. Like this is insane. Hi, Jeannie. But dude, in Bao's document that she put out, she talked about one point where she was really excited to be working with Nano. Like they had sketches and stuff made. Bao was gonna get a Nano model, dude, which would have gone so hard because you guys know this. Bao's like my Oshi. I adore Bao. So dude, that would have been crazy to see. But basically Bao talked about this at one point. I think this happened like last year or something. Bao went into a voice call with a bunch of her friends and a bunch of her VTuber friends, including Cinder. Cinder was there too, and she was so sad. Bao was talking about how sad she was that Nano had to cancel on the model. So Nano canceled on the model because Cinder and her manager were saying like, oh, you should just work for us, you know? You should just work for us. And they were like guilting Nano into it. And so Nano was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll like, you know, take a little break or something. And so she told Bao that she couldn't work on her model because she's working on her mental health or whatever. And Bao was really sad. And she was talking to her friends in this voice chat about how, you know, how sad she was. And all of her friends were like, oh, I'm so sorry, Bao. You know, they were comforting her and she was crying and she was so sad. And Cinder was sitting there silent. And Bao was like, now I know why she was quiet the whole time, why she didn't say anything. Is because Cinder was the literal reason why she didn't get to work with Nano. That's crazy. She's sitting there in this call with Bao, pretending like she doesn't have anything to do with what's happening. It's so icky. It's so gross, so manipulative. I need more people in this community like this, actually. This is awesome. So the screenshots yesterday, they aren't giving a nice picture exactly. Yeah, because she's a bad person. Well, you know, I'm not gonna go as far as say she's a bad person. What she did, because I don't know her, but you know, when you backstab your friends for years and you manipulate other people and you use all of these underhanded tactics in the name of getting ahead in because it's quote unquote just business, I don't think you're a very good person, you know? I don't think those, I don't know, man. You're just not, it's just a shitty thing to do. It's just a shitty thing to do. Cinder practically stole Spite's mom. Yeah, so I don't really know Spite. I've never really come across their streams or their content really, but after reading through Spite's documents, oh my goodness, I feel terrible. I feel terrible for her. Hope she gave her the cinder block. Hi Ron, nice to see. Sorry, let me catch up on chat real quick. I was yapping. The amount of individual person art they would have to make to lessen the amount of special their art is, it's more than anyone could possibly produce by themselves. Dude, it doesn't make any sense. Like, that's such a shitty take. That's such a, that's so, I guess maybe this means that someone is telling they're from hell. Maybe they actually are. Oh my gosh, dude. Too old for all this drama, but oh my god, there's no drama
Cinder
like
doc
idol
in
slash
chat.
VTuber drama.
Let's go.
Cinder doc in chat. Oh, I'll check it out. Okay, hold on. I'm really behind. Let me catch up on chat. No, because Cinder slash Red didn't want to pay for exclusivity. They just wanted it. Yeah. So they were just manipulating Nano into getting into being exclusive with them without wanting to pay her for exclusivity. Catching up. That was document stating that she went to their friends group chat and were talking about this. Yeah, dude, that was so sad. That was so sad. I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear that, Lance. It's nice to catch you. Hi, Fuzzy. Spite is a really nice person. Nicer than Cinder in my personal experience. Spite seems like a sweetheart. And like what everyone else has been saying about Spite, they seem like a really, really, really genuine person, you know? She didn't want it, but also Nano makes enough money from models alone. Yeah, Nano goes crazy and she deserves it. She's so amazing. I love her. There is just one reaction I'm still waiting for, which is from her parents, which they seem to accompany her content and her friend content. Wait, what do you mean her parents? Huh? Gaslight, girl boss, gatekeep. Yeah, that's what happened this weekend. That's what happened this weekend. Just saying, to any gamer sub sponsors out there, I heard there is an opening for a toxic VTuber that is in service I am willing to provide. Oh my god, dude. Genuinely, this situation is so funny because all it comes down to is what was her damage? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, Cinder is one of the biggest VTubers out there. And she's still backstabbing people. She's doing all of this underhanded stuff. For what? You're one of the biggest. You're living the dream of so many VTubers out there, dude. Like, what more could you want? What more could you want? You're just sabotaging your friends for the love of the game at this point. Just Cinder literally had nothing to gain. It's absurd. It's absurd. Sorry, I'm catching up. I'm catching up on chat. I'm okay with calling her a bad person. Wait, Cinder posted a doc? Dude, hold on. Let's go through this right now. Okay, sorry, I'm catching up. Should we go through it together? You want to go through it together, guys? Literally dropped right on stream. Like, if you want an artist to be exclusive, pay up. Absolutely. Spite do be chill and cozy. Oh, see, like, everything I heard about Spite from this entire situation as well is like, he just seems like a really genuine person. Okay, dude, we should read it. Hi, Potato Sauce. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We're talking drama. We're talking drama. Sorry, hold on. I'm catching up on chat. Okay, I'm caught up. I'm speed reading. Okay, dude, let's go through this. Why not? You know? Why not? I've been not enjoying, that's the wrong word. I have been following all of this drama that's been going on because it's crazy. I've not been enjoying it, you know? Because I feel so terrible for everyone in this situation. But I think that we should look at this document. Why not? Happy! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for gifting us subby. I like it with the sexy cause. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hi, Red. You're not the red in this situation. Different Red. Hi, Red. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, hold on. Let me Turn this off. Let's turn this off. Let's scoot this thing in. Alright, dude, let's have a live react. Woohoo! Live react content! Woohoo! No, I don't want to turn this into a YouTube video or anything. I just want to talk with you guys about this. Let's talk about this. Live react! Okay. There's nothing I can say so Cinder posted this just now. There's nothing I can say to make this better, but I will try my best to properly convey my feelings, frustrations, and mistakes. I'd like to explain my point of view and apologize to each party affected. Redacted has been my co-content creator boyfriend. That's another thing. That's another thing we didn't get a chance to talk about. There's some very, very telling I don't know, information, evidence that she was actually dating Red, that Red is her boyfriend and not just her manager. Redacted has been my co-content creator since I began making content, managing all aspects of what I do, and being a major part of why I'm here. We have also been in a relationship, boom, since the start of my endeavors. It's no secret that many VTubers choose to keep their public and personal lives separate, and I'm no different. That's fair. As of yesterday, he is no longer working with me, and I have not extensively discussed any of this with him. Oh my goodness, hi Tipsy! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in! You guys popped in at a very spicy moment. We're reading through the Cinder document right now. We're actually reading through the document that Cinder posted just now. Thank you! Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Thank you, Tipsy! Thank you! I hope you're having a good day. Hi! Welcome in, you guys. Can you please welcome the raiders and also put some hearts in chat for Tipsy as well? I hope that you're doing good. I hope your stream was fantastic too. What'd you get up to today? And thank you so much for 24 months as well. With Grandma Dima, that's me. I'm Grandma Dima. It was fun. What'd you do? I want to know. But yeah, let's read through this document. Please let me know how his stream went though. I hope it was fantastic. Oh, also Tipsy, if you have to dip out, if you have to go get food and water, rest up and things, please go take care of yourself. Thank you so much. Oh, you're playing Oblivion! I hope it was fun.
Rats are so cute. Huzzah for
Rats are so cute. I love Rat. Rat Dima. Thank you so much, Tipsy. I appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying Oblivion as well. From what I've seen, it's been... They've kept in all of the jankiness, so it looks really fun. Oh, hi, blank name user. Welcome in. Greetings from the abyss. Just a wandering user passing by. How's it going? How's it going with you? I hope you're doing well. We are having a yapping day today. And I hope you've been good. It's nice to catch you. Alright. Anyways, as of yesterday, he is no longer working with me, and I have not extensively discussed any of this with him. Where our personal situation goes from here will be figured out between us privately. Yeah, I think that's fair. She doesn't, you know, that's her boyfriend, it's whatever. I never intended to mention us publicly, but given that the claims are out there, I want everyone to know I'm taking this seriously. After years of working on everything together, his hyper-business-oriented outlook warped— oh, she's throwing him under the bus! His hyper-business-oriented outlook warped my view of what it is I should be doing and what should be important to me as I navigate this career path. Man! She's literally just throwing him under the bus. Okay, let's keep reading. I have a terrible work-life balance as it is, and being around projects and streams all day, every day made me lose sight of the point. It took all of this happening for me to realize this behavior isn't normal or healthy, and it's not an outlook I want to have. This doesn't absolve me of the things I've willingly done wrong and went along with, or the way I've treated people who are fully undeserving. In regards to Nanoless, for the majority of the time working with her, Red was the one almost solely doing the communication about new plans and negotiations through his private DMs. Nano had a... She is throwing him under the bus so hard, dude. So hard. Okay. Nano had a project server we were all a part of where the actual art and models were worked on, but the conversations were focused around the work itself. I was not fully aware of the extent of Red's manipulation over Nano's commission decisions, and I should have been more diligent in my oversight. Dude, Nano literally sent screenshots to Cinder. She literally sent screenshots to Cinder, and Cinder is just being like, I didn't know. I had no idea. What? Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe this really happened, but I don't think that this is the way to go about it. Okay. Every time I had been told that Nano had agreed to work on a new commission with me, it had been willingly and with excitement. From my point of view, it was that she genuinely wanted to be working on these things. I wanted to work with Nano as much as I possibly could, making her art the face of my brand. We'd come to the conclusion that it'd be in my best interest to talk with Nano about making more time for my projects by negotiating with her to cut out other work. But not pay her more. Okay, this was wrong for us to push onto her, and it was wrong to the other creators who wanted the chance of working with her. There was only one specific creator we were responsible for naming and pressuring Nano into reconsidering projects with, not an entire list. Girl, we saw the DMs. What are you talking about? Of her own volition, Nano canceled a large portion of her model commissions last September. However, the claim that I was just using her is wrong. I've always treated Nano with respect. Loud incorrect buzzer. Where's my loud incorrect buzzer? Okay. I always treated Nano with respect and as my friend. I did give her a lot of work, and we did everything we could to accommodate her schedule if she needed more time or a break, and even helped her with her own project payments multiple times. I've invited her on my stream. I've even sent her my merch and things she's made for me. And I was always open to talking to her about things outside of our projects in the instances we would message each other. Regarding the exclusivity deal made between them, I had no part in the direct negotiations of their eventual agreement, and I had no knowledge of Bao and Cotton being included in this list. If I had known my friends were included, I would have said something to put a stop to it. Oh, so it's only bad because it affected your friends and what you were doing wasn't shitty? Oh, yeah. Dude. You know what? She genuinely just can't be a nice person. That's what this is showing. Like, if anything, this is just showing that she genuinely is not a nice person. She is genuinely just a mean-spirited person. From everything that we're reading here, like, that's just who she is, man. Like, she's trying so hard to show that she's a nice person, but everything that she's doing here is not what a nice person does. This is not what you do to your friends. This is not how you treat other people. This is nuts, dude. This is crazy. She doesn't see anything wrong. She wrote this out and kept this in there. Okay, buddy. I was only aware of it being about one person who I was unfairly pursuing. When Nano had messaged me about this agreement almost a month later, I was under the assumption this was only about Silvervale. I was upset, and my initial messages to her were very guilt-trippy, but I wasn't going to force Nano to do anything she wasn't okay with, and tried reassuring her that I was okay with her decision. Guilt-tripping? I wasn't going to force Nano to do anything she wasn't okay with. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Who's Red? Oh, hi Sammy! Nice to see you. Red is Cinder's manager. Redacted is his full name. His Red is her manager, but also her boyfriend, who she also cheated on. Yeah, that's in another document. Holy man. Okay. Nano had also never come to me as seriously and professionally as her document was looking to address the issues she had with either of us or to terminate our partnership. I had no idea there was even a conversation about Shy Lily between Red and Nano until reading her document. It's true I had confided in Red that lately I hadn't been hearing from Lily like I had in the past and was worried something was wrong, but that's as far as it went, and he took it upon himself to try digging for more info. What? Why didn't she just message Lily? What the frick are you talking about? Ah! See, this is what happens when you let other people talk for you. This is what happens when you let other people talk for you. Oh my gosh, dude. Anyways, sorry, I keep pausing. It's just so much. And I was never even aware Nana was even planning to work on a model for another of my friends, Geary. I do not condone anything about what Red said about Bao in these DMs either, and him using we and our in this context is abhorrently correct, and I believe he was done was done to gain greater credibility behind what he was saying. Yes, Red and I were initially upset when Bao hired my editor. Oh, there it is. My editor. He's mine. He's my editor. Okay. And I took it personally when I shouldn't have. I felt as if maybe my content wasn't good enough or like I wasn't paying enough for his work, but I accepted it and was happy for him getting that bag and supporting one of my friends at the same time. Whatever, girl. She just can't keep the mask up. She can't. She can't, dude. God. And yes, I was upset when Sack, the Boss Rush MV editor, had told us that he won't be working on any future projects with us and would instead be working exclusively for Bao, but Red got it in his head that it was Bao's fault that it happened and seemingly held a grudge against her for it. He was very passionate about Boss Rush and the potential future projects around it, but he told me without an MV editor as talented as Sack, the future projects wouldn't reach the same heights, so he created this headcanon that's laid out in those DMs. I wasn't convinced this was the case, but it's my fault for never speaking with Bao about these things directly to clear things up and letting it spiral to the point it got to. Every comment here about her own music, guilt-tripping, claims about our shared feelings toward her are disgusting, and I honestly don't know why he thought this way about my close friends beyond the resentment over those two things, or why it was worth sabotaging her over. It's not my fault. It's his! He's the problem! I never felt that way. Alright. It's just business. Yeah, talk about it. All right, screenshots of my DMs with Nano's documents were from November of 2023, and I'll go through my thought process of everything I said here. Girl, what Red was trying to explain to Nano is that if everyone has a model by her, then the innate value of her models overall are diminished by there being an oversaturation of that type of model out there. I will... Let me read this first. Sorry, let me read all of it first and then I'll share my feelings. If everyone in the world had a VTuber model done by her, then the value of having her model wouldn't be the same as if there were only a handful of them, which he viewed as a negative for me. I understand where he was coming from with this, but in the VTuber space, this isn't something we should have pursued. Nano has an amazing skill where she's able to draw each of our VTuber children uniquely, so I was never upset seeing new model siblings. In many cases, I was there cheering them on at their debuts and looking to collab with them as sisters when I could. Me saying it's just business was referring to my acceptance of Nano's business decisions. Okay. Yeah, okay, buddy. Whether she chose to work with me or not, this was not in a reference to anyone's models being cancelled. Further explaining to her that it's okay if she chooses not to work with me. I can understand where the next part can sound manipulative, but my intention was to reminisce about the journey we had together up to this point, since at this time, I wasn't sure if this is where Nano and I would stop working together as frequently as we had been, and I'd have to look for a new model artist. Girl. I then encouraged her to work on projects she's excited about while I talk with Red to find a project that would work with her schedule. This doesn't make any sense, dude. This makes no sense. I can literally just pull up the DMs and this doesn't make any sense. When talking about Silvervale, I need to start at the beginning. Before I was Cinder, I was a pink cherry blossom girl named Tashi that did ASMR content. When the VTuber boom happened in 2020, I knew I wanted to join in. Red and I contacted an artist in October, and they were set to start my VTuber design by December. The plan was to take my cherry blossom persona, Tashi, and make her a pink and white wolf girl VTuber. In November of the same year, Silverveil revealed her Sakura wolf design. I had heard Silverveil earlier that year, but I didn't watch her streams at all. We knew we had to pivot before we were stuck with a design that would just be a copy of one of the most popular VTubers at the time. Like I've explained many times on my stream, I knew I wanted to be a wolf girl, so I mixed my love of okami and metal music into the design and came out with a hellhound. My name was originally going to be Ember, but Red came up with the name Cinder since it was a mix of Sin and Cinder, both hell and fire themed. It was only a coincidence that it ended up being similar to Silverveil. I was genuinely... Who's talking about this? I was genuinely interested in pursuing a friendship with her and drew fan art myself of us together. On the other hand, Red was in my ear the whole time, saying how great working together would be, since again, he's been a business-oriented side of my brand. Since I started streaming, I have been ruthlessly compared to Silverveil, being called the discount version of her. I was accused of copying her design, copying her personality, even copying her laughs. I'm saying, I'm done, dude. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Copying her personality, even copying her laugh of all things, and there was a large number of people who were die-hard believers in the fact that I stole all of these attributes maliciously for my own gain. Citing the art I posted of us together, calling her an inspiration, when in reality this was referring to the decision to become a hellhound. The only time Silverveil was mentioned in the original designing of my character was when we explained why we were pivoting to something else, and there was no reference for her character being involved. I grew more and more resentful of Silver over time. How? You guys haven't even talked to each other! Oh my god! That's crazy. Between the constant belittling of myself, a controversy around my first waifu cup, the other incidents, even though she herself never interacted with me directly. She's so... How are you jealous of someone you haven't even ever talked to? What's happening? You haven't even talked to this person. What's going on, dude? Okay, and it was also the fact that it made me insecure. There it is. Like, I wanted to know if she believed all of these things or not. It really felt as if she didn't like that I even existed in the same space. She made up her own headcanon. Girl is delusional. So at this point, I was working with Nano consistently. We brought up not making any more models for her. If a VTuber model is how everyone recognizes you, then it'd be harder to compare us directly. If we no longer look alike or have the shared similarity, it was a wrong and selfish decision, but it made me feel better, and that's why it was a constant topic with Nano. Red pushed for this harder than I ever did because he knew how it affected me for years, but no matter what the outcome was, I wasn't going to walk away from working with Nano. Silver was completely undeserving of this treatment, and it was my own insecurities that led me to making this choice. I became unapologetically evil towards her due to no direct action of her own. There's no excuse for any of this. Moving on from Silverveil, let me talk about spite. Once again, I had no involvement with knowledge of Red bringing up spite to Nano in 2023. My own personal involvement with excluding someone specific from working with Nano was Silver. My design sheet and outfit were finished and made public at the very start of 2021. The first thing she mentioned is a debut teaser in 2022 that was apparently posted on the same day as her original debut, which I honestly don't know if at the time this was intentional or not. I don't know when I first discovered Spite, and it could have been after she debuted. When I first debuted, I was very possessive of my design details. I made a year and a half since my design sheet was finished and public to having a full VTuber debut. As I watched everything grow and change from the sidelines, and I didn't want anyone else to capitalize on my concept before I could. Okay, soon after my original debut, I remember Spike getting an update to her model that made it seem like she more closely resembled me, including fire added to her model. Without evidence, I saw it and thought she must have copied me. But I never did anything about it other than voice my frustrations to Red. I didn't want to start drama with anyone. Oh my god. And I didn't have ownership over fire as a design detail. The references for the ripped shirt and shorts outfit for my bikini model was given to Nano in June of 2022 with the purpose of having a cover-up outfit that would be safe for Twitch. The merch art she's referring to was designed around my concept of fire changing blue. The fact that the rest of the art was grayscale was the artist's choice since it was going to be on the back of a hoodie. and I didn't have a say, or at least I didn't counter that being the final decision. There was no intention to dude, my brain is like melting. There was no intention to deliberately look at spite with this piece. Unfortunately, both my angel and sleepy outfits being similar to outfits Spite has done in the past was just coincidence. I had always planned to one day make an angel counterpart to my demon outfit when it was being made in 2023. And my original reference sheet laid the groundwork for that idea. I've never liked theming anything around my brand in a religious light, so I chose to make my angel form more Greek Valkyrie than biblical, which also gives it a similar look to my demon form. The sleepy outfit was a last-minute decision to pivot from a fully new 3.0 model because I had the opportunity to work with gamer subs on an AFK flavor. Okay, Spy never should have received the hate comments over her outfit, or any comments comparing us or belittling her because of my existence, and I never advocated for anyone to do so, especially given my experience. Okay. Okay. Hi, Project. Nice to see you. I have thoughts and feelings on this. Spite also brought up another creator who reached out to her about their experiences with me, and I can only assume it's Nyan Tales. They are an ASMR artist who at one point posted a Hellhound OC for one of their upcoming ASMR videos, and it was undoubtedly created using me as a reference. This was right after my debut, and like I said, I was very protective of my design elements being unique to me, and I overreacted. Shortly after, I apologized and they agreed to adjust the character design, and I thought the matter was settled. Okay, man. I don't use Twitter, so I don't know. Yo, I know. There's a lot of people here who don't use Twitter, so we're going through everything now. So when you copy someone, it's an accident. But when they copy you, it's malicious. Right? Sam, that's exactly what it is. That's 100% what it is. Like, she's talking about, I was so protective of my design, you know, and everything that happened with Spite, it's just coincidence. All this is just coincidence. But then when someone else is supposedly copying you, they're doing it intentionally, and they're doing it to hate you. They're doing it to hate you, man. If I would be giving Sinner the benefit of the doubt, then I would also give her the advice from one person that struggles with envy to another: go to therapy. Yeah, that's what this is, man. Like, truly, girl needs to work on a lot of internal things. Like, genuinely. You know what? I'll check back in when you finish this reading. Listening to again makes my blood boil. I'm so sorry, Cowboy. It's a lot, you know? It's a lot. Oh my gosh. At the very start, also, hi Cowboy, I hope you're having a good day. Hi Gambit, thank you for reading, because I ain't reading all that. I'm so, ooh, dude. Ooh. At the very start of my online career, I was a GFE ASMR artist. That's girlfriend experience ASMR artist. Before I started my channel, I had gotten into listening to roleplay audios myself. I had always been a shut-in throughout high school and college. I wasn't happy with where I was in life and relationships. Where at the time, after uploading my first few audios, my channel started growing fast. This is the first time I was inundated with so many people wanting to know me, talk to me, and I got lost in the excitement of it all, not fully coming to terms with these messages being because of the kind of content I was making. I was immature and inexperienced with how to conduct myself online. I have never had many IRL friends, and had met Rain doing ASMR. I quickly became comfortable chatting with him about everything, divulging my grievances about my personal life, and I shouldn't have. I cheated on my boyfriend with Rain in these conversations, flirting and sexting. Sheesh! Oh, she admitted it, dude! She admitted it. Just got back from church and enjoying your afternoon. Oh, that's good! I hope that you can get some good food today, too. Hope you can wind down and have a nice chill Sunday. Hi, Prod! Nice to see you. Hi, Tuxedo! I hope you're having a good day. Dude. Yeah, at least she admitted to it, but rough. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, you guys. There's a lot of VTubers out there who are young adults. Okay? There's a lot of VTubers out there who are young adults, and especially in the VTubing scene, there's a lot of nerds. There's a lot of nerds. There's a lot of socially stunted people. A lot of people who are also divergent and hopping into VTuber when we're not yet someone who has skills, like social skills. This is very common. Not like the cheating on your boyfriend thing, but like being like not knowing how to navigate this kind of online space, essentially. Not knowing how to navigate a lot of these relationships as well. Hi Mars, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, dude, I'm locked in. Lonely people are here and they get parasocial. Yes, there's a lot of parasocialness. Wait, why are we cheating? Not you, Rain, but this Rain. Hi, nice to see you. I hope you're having a good one. Dargor, hi, welcome in. Oh, don't worry, there's more. All right, let's keep going then. The entire issue is just a piss poor excuse for high school drama and antics as an adult. Absolutely. I got bills and shit to worry about. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. It was about my dissatisfaction with my personal life, escaping into messages with someone else who I found through content focus around girlfriend and boyfriend RP. It was never about climbing the ladder with Rain, and I find that being his takeaway from why I moved on baffling. That wasn't what Rain was saying in his document. Rain was not saying like, oh, you're a cheater, and because you're a cheater, you're trying to get ahead in life. That's not what Rain was saying. Rain was just exposing that you kind of have a shitty personality. That's all Rain was doing. Rain was just saying like, yo, Cinder is like, from 5 years ago, Cinder was not really the best kind of person, and it's showing that she hasn't changed in these past 5 years. Like, she's still a mean girl. She still sees other people as like a way of like, I don't even know, escaping or something. I don't know, like she doesn't see people as people is basically what Rain's that's what I got at Rain's document, essentially. That's what I got out of when I read Rain's document. Guys, I can change. Hi Coffee, how are you? I hope that you're doing well. Dude, this has been insane. This stuff has been crazy. Nice to catch you though, Coffee. Feel like she's trying to blame as much as she can on Redacted. 100%. 100%. But, I mean, as you can see here, she doesn't really seem like the kind of person who can take personal accountability. At least that's what I'm reading from a lot of this. You know, I read the full thing just moments ago. It's so much, man. It's so much. By the time I was ready to debut as Cinder, I wanted to leave that in the past. Still to this day, I regret my decisions and have been living with it since, and I was lucky to be able to mend my relationships after this. And lastly, I wanted to address Peaches. Dude, so Peaches is the one who put out a comment about Cinder was, oh my god, sorry. Peaches is the one that exposed Cinder's relationship with Red. Peaches is the one who was like, Red and Cinder are actually boyfriend and girlfriend. They were actually dating this whole time, and Cinder was just saying that Red was her manager. Background choice music diabolical. Cause it feels, oh my gosh, dude. It's so like, how to explain this? It's drama, and a lot of people were hurt from this, but this is really so like high school-esque, you know? This really feels like a high school drama, you know? You seen Buff Puff's reply on the tweet? Yes, I did. Dude, it's just insane. It's insane. This is a very big problem I have, and I'm sure many others in my position do too. At the end of the day, I am one person. I am one person working on multiple projects with multiple companies, talking to dozens of people and streaming for hours almost every day. I never had a big social battery, and I get tired very easily when interacting with people. I haven't had much energy at all over the past year, leading to me taking frequent naps. I've rarely been able to keep up with my closest handful of friends on a frequent basis, let alone everyone else. Red has always been a big help in keeping up with things, but he doesn't do everything. I'm so sorry I made you feel forgotten, Peaches. I've always cherished your friendship, and I was so incredibly excited to meet you in Paris. I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me, and I've never thought to purposely drop you just because I could. I'm sorry. I know I've made a lot of people feel forgotten or ignored. It's so easy to get caught up in projects or what I'm doing, while I have the energy to do it, and that people all by the wayside. I understand the feelings of those who resent me over this, and all I can say is I'm sorry. Hi, Satano. Hi. I don't know much about the people involved, but from a red to another, leave her. They're both problematic, man. Who is this VTuber again? This is Cinder. Cinder's document. I don't deserve to be able to contact everyone involved directly to personally apologize, so I'll do it here in the chance they get to read it. Nano, I'm so sorry I let things get to this point, or even entertain the thought of you working exclusively with me. Here's the thing, dude. Working exclusively with someone is fine. That's not the issue. You literally just manipulated her and didn't want to pay her for it. That's not fair to you.
At the fact that Imoto wife Shondo called the manager katumbas
boyfriend Clay. And it was true, dude. It was true. Here's my take on the whole like boyfriend as a manager thing. I think that there are definitely a lot of managers out there who actually are dating the talents. But there's also a lot of managers out there who genuinely are just VTuber managers. And yeah. I also think that it's totally fine if like a content creator or whatever doesn't want to share their private relationships with like their viewers, you know. And if they want to keep that as a personal private thing, I think that's totally fine. You know, you're not entitled to know someone's entire life and things just because you're a content creator. However, I think that when you are farming parasocialism, that is when you have to come clean about having about being in a relationship, you know? Like if you were doing boyfriend girlfriend experience stuff, if you are I don't know, other parasocial things, like giving your viewers like, oh, there's a chance that you could date me. If you're like farming that kind of content and you actually are in a relationship, that is so icky. I think that that's really, really gross. I don't like that. I think that you have to come clean on that sort of situation. Anyone here looking for a manager? I think deliberately or otherwise being dishonest with your viewers isn't cool. Yeah, facts. Don't do girlfriend boyfriend experience if you're in a committed relationship already. Yes, but like if you are going to do that, just tell people. Like you should just be open, be like, hey, I do boyfriend girlfriend experience stuff, but I have a boyfriend or I have a girlfriend. You know, that's fine. That's fine. Anyone here looking for a manager? It's like having a wife who still does OnlyFans, a specific kind, after promising your vows. Yeah, I mean, like, if you are chill, like, I think that there just needs to be openness with this kind of thing, right? There needs to be openness. Like, if you are farming parasocial relationships, but you have a boyfriend or girlfriend at the same time, that's not okay. You know, it needs to be honest and consensual. Exactly. I don't want to date Dima. I want to knock her to the ground with Kazuya, force a 50-50 on her. See, that's what I want from you guys. I'm just a silly little guy, dude. I will tell you right now, I'm not gonna date any of you guys. All right, that is a very big boundary. You guys should know this already because I'm Demi. I don't date people that I don't know. I don't date people I don't know. Even if, you know, we hang out and stuff in the Discord and things. I don't know you guys. You guys don't know me. I expect there to be like a healthy set of boundaries between us. You know what I mean? Unfollowed, unsubscribed. Unfollowed, unsubscribed. You guys should know this too. Like, I'm not even a flirty individual either. Like, this is just not me. Unless it's one of my girlfriends. I love my girlfriends. of my girlfriend, but like, I never want you guys to have that kind of parasocial thing with me. Like, I don't want you guys to be like, oh, if I give Deemer money, maybe she'll date me. Like, no, please don't have that. Please don't feel that way about me. Please, extend your affections, your romantic affections, to real people in your IRL life, okay? Thumbs up, thumbs up. I want this space to be a place where a lot of us like-minded individuals can come, hang out, and just enjoy some laughs, enjoy chatting with each other, you know? I want my streams to be a place where you guys can unwind and hang out. And that's what I want, you know? That's what I want. As someone who is more familiar with that space, no one has any business about the personal life. It is assumed that all of it is roleplay and will lead to nothing more. Yep. There's definitely a lot of people though who take it from like a parasocial situation. Like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with boyfriend, girlfriend, roleplay, ASMR stuff, you know? I don't have an issue with people creating that or indulging in it. I just think that if you are specifically farming parasocialism, like for example, there was that one VTuber some time ago who you had to be a single male in order to join her Discord. Like that. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. It's like, and you have to be a single man, you can't have a girlfriend. That's the only time you're allowed to enter the Discord. That's real weird. You know what I mean? That kind of parasocialism I think is icky. It's very, very icky. I've wondered if streamers partners end up being huge fans in their partner's community. Streamer partners end up being huge fans in their partner's community. Oh, I mean, there's a lot of VTubers out there who are very open about being in relationships. Like, I mean,
you don't have a GF
oh, they have to like show their PP too. I think they have to send in like dick pics to be like, yeah, I'm a man. Isn't that crazy? That's what I mean. Like that level of parasocialism is incredibly toxic and unhealthy, you know? And if you're farming that for the sake of money, then you need to stop and you need to get help. But I'm not saying Cinder did any of that. we're talking about a different situation. You know, that's a different situation. Cinder did not do that. We're not talking about Cinder here. But yeah, like off the top of my head, there's Chrysalia, like she has a boyfriend and she talks about her boyfriend all the time, you know? There's plenty of VTubers out there who are like, this is my husband, this is my boyfriend. Thumbs up. Chat, this is just Tsundere. Your delusions will come true. No!
Answer to that TTS question. Show your room. I bet money it was show a picture of your room. If there was anime figures, she'd let you in LMAO.
Oh my gosh, man. Or just better yourself first. Absolutely. Wait, you're a woman? Damn. Damn. You're just some stranger on the internet. I mean, as we've seen from what went down with Cinder, you don't know people, especially on the internet. Especially people on the internet, you don't know them. Like, just think in your day-to-day life. Like, I have been betrayed by people in my day-to-day life, like my IRL life. What more so people on the internet? You know what I mean? I mean, you just don't know these people. You don't know these people, so you should not like attach yourselves to them in a parasocial way, you know? It's not just romantic feelings though. I mean, just look at Gura's graduation, people treating it like she died. Well, I think yeah. I mean, I think it's normal to be sad that like, oh, one of my streamers is not gonna be streaming anymore. That's normal. I think that's okay. But I don't know. I think people are allowed to be sad about it. Just to be clear with stuff like Vextoria. Stuff like Vextoria? The Sun Eater? Oh yeah, like she talks about her husband all the time, right? Yeah. Yeah. She was lying, by the way. She had a secret boyfriend and lied about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you should not be farming parasocialism and then at the same time you have a boyfriend the whole time or you have a girlfriend the whole time. That's nuts. Like, I think it's okay to not want to make your relationship public, But I don't think it's okay to not share. Like you have to share that when you're like being parasocial, right? if you're farming parasocial points and you have a boyfriend at the same time and you're lying about that, that's gross. That's weird. I think it's only common sense that you don't go in streamer streams because you want to date them. You think that, Dare, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there who will spend money, throw money at streamers with the expressed interest of dating them. It's nuts. Also, hi Neutral, nice to see you. Yeah, to verify it, that's wild. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat right now. Then she turns out she has a secret boyfriend. Yup. Hi Dark Knight. And then they would reverse image search to see if they're lying.
Friend. That's all I need
Thanks.
to know.
Yeah.
I'm fine with being a friend. If you want to know me better, then it's deep.
That's a different case, you know. But yeah, like I just want to hang out and be buddies. Want to hang out? I just want to be your silly little jester, who streams 5 times a week and tries to make you laugh. Hi, I'm one. I'm very open about being a married VTuber. It isn't hard. Yeah, see? That's what I mean. No, literally, like, if you're joining a creator Discord and only lets you in if you're a single man, brother, that's on you. Sorry, my god. True. True. I read ahead now. Nah. I know some streamers are also married. They even have kids. Yeah, and it's cute, right? That's cute. I think that's really cute. I know I like Dima singing. Thank you for enjoying my singing.
Sorry
We're gonna be singing tomorrow.
Dima, but just to let you know, I am still fighting the infection, but I am feeling better.
Get better soon. I'm glad you're feeling better. Hope you feel 100% very soon. Your community is already parasocial. They're gonna kill me. Yeah, see, that's why I don't have a PO box, because someone's gonna send me a pipe bomb, dude. People need the separate the personality on stream and the person at home, and 2 people have a right to keep those 2 people separate. Yes. I agree with that. Victoria is married to Zolan and he manages her stuff openly. Yeah, like that's cute. Hi Frostbite. Hi, welcome in. Find Vex and Zolan's dynamic heartwarming. Yeah, it's like a family, you know?
Out funny haha soup that makes us laugh and others.
Thank you, Igor. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hi, Brave. Hi, Brave. Hi. Foggy loves being around and involved in my VTuber activities, and I never, ever had the thought process of hiding him. Okay, I think that's fantastic. I think that's great. I think it's really cute, too. I mean, just look at also Flare and Umbre as well, right? Like their entire thing is that they're a duo. They're also Flare and Umbre. Yeah. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, take care, Keaton. It's quite hard to not attach yourself to someone you watch every day. I still feel freaking sad from Coco's graduation. Yeah, like oh my gosh, dude. I literally was talking to whatchamacallit. I was literally talking to somebody today. And I was telling them that how do I say this? I was talking to somebody today who used to stream and she doesn't stream anymore. And I was talking about how much I was messaging her and I was telling her how much I love her and that I miss her. I love her and that I miss her. But yeah, basically, I think, you know, like, I almost graduated. I hope you guys were sad about that. If I graduated, you guys would be sad, right? Oh my god, Dima, off topic, but speaking of your singing, I was at the gym going hard listening to your night dance cover. Oh, thank you! I can't believe people are still listening. I appreciate. Yeah, I also can't send you your knife. I know, I'm sorry. But I've seen pictures of it, and it's the coolest thing ever. Sorry, let me catch up on chat. Catching up. Taking it a step further, she's married. Time to rizz up both the streamer and the husband. Yeah, there you go. Now you can go for both of them. The need to ask. That must have been while I was on break. You graduate, I graduate. We went over Double graduation. The G word is banned here. One day you will graduate. I will never graduate. I told you I'm gonna be in the old folks home. I'm gonna be a little old lady in the old folks home. Going GG's brother. And we're gonna be playing Tekken 50 together.
I would be sad for at least 3 months if you graduated. Fortunately, that didn't happen.
Didn't happen. We're good. Situation avoided. Situation avoided. I was just like, no, I need more VTubers who are into Tekken. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be a little granny VTuber. I'm gonna be in the old folks' home. I'm gonna be like, oh, where's my applesauce? It'll be really cute, you know? It'll be so cute. Truly becoming Granny Deemer. Yep, absolutely. Oh, thank you, Dare. You're so sweet. Tekken 50, Bob's great grandson versus Devil Jin's class. Dude, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Okay, sorry, I took a little detour. Let's keep reading this though. We're almost to the end of it. We're about like 75%. So she wrote a message to Nano. I'm so sorry I let things get to this point or even entertain the thought of you working exclusively with me. That's not fair to you. I wouldn't be here without you, and I wouldn't have been able to do most of what I've already done without you. I felt overly attached to our relationship over the past 4 years and love your work so much that I wanted to make myself exclusive to your art and should have never sought those feelings to be reciprocated. Girl, you gotta just pay her enough money for it. You know? I don't know, dude. I don't know. If someone came up to me and they're like, hey, can you be my exclusive artist for ransom of $1 million a year? Be like, hi Falcon, nice to see you today. Nice to see you. Everything you've ever worked on for me is always so perfect. I lost sight of how everyone else around me would have felt. I had no intentions of pressuring you into anything, but looking back on my clouded judgment, I can see how my messages felt that way. When I talked about how my models helped you improve, I meant that as looking back on... That was insane, man. That was such a crazy thing to say to Nano. Cinder messaged Nano and was like, I feel like I helped you come along so far and get so popular because I helped you find someone who could cut your art for you and help you with live 2D rigging, and because of that you've gone so far. Like, hello? That's so manipulative. That is so manipulative. Yeah, for real, people do exclusivity all the time, but they need to be fairly compensated. Absolutely. Absolutely. Take care, Keaton. Have a good one. Saw your response, Demon. Yeah, trying to neg Nano is so incredibly shitty. It was awful. It's awful. Boom! Boom! Keep having to pull over to what the frick do you... That's what I'm saying! It's so much! It's so much. It's so much. I can see how my messages felt that way. When I talked about how my models helped you improve, I meant that as looking back on how far we've come together. We've been friends for so long and cheered each other on when we both started growing and getting more opportunities like plushies, figures, etc. You've been my exclusive artist for full live 2D models for the majority of my time as a VTuber. And of course, I would have been sad if you didn't want to continue that relationship, but in all our other private DMs, I was okay with you ultimately doing what was best for yourself. I saw you as someone I trusted and loved and wanted to make sure you were still taking care of yourself. With all the projects you took on, mine or otherwise, I never saw you as just a business partner. I thought I was reassuring you that I'd always be understanding if you wanted to move on to other projects. Yeah, you didn't say it like that. Okay. I genuinely appreciated our friendship. I always saw you as a close friend. I'm sorry for what I put you through. Okay, I want to read this one because Bao is my Oshi, dude. I stan Bao. I love Bao, dude. I think that she is so wonderful and so sweet and so kind, and she has been through so much. I relate to how much she has gone through. Also, have a good breakfast run, Kuya Francis. Go get some pandesal for me. I want some pandesal. Dude, Bao can't catch a break.
So this implies that she sees Nano as the backstabbing one. Christ,
Mm.
Cinder making me really break in the brakes.
It's a lot, man. Yes. She needs a break so bad. Bao has gone through so much, dude. I feel so I feel so bad for her. I love Bao. She's so kind. Also, just to tell you guys like how awesome Bao is, the artist. Okay, I made a fan art of Bao a long time ago, and she literally DM'd me and asked me permission if she could have it and if she can save it. And I'm a nobody, dude. I'm a no one. I'm a literal nobody. And she went out of her way to message me and be like, can I save it? Is it okay? Can I put it in like a Google Doc and stuff? And she asked, like, she's so wonderful, so sweet. She's so sweet, dude. Like I don't know. I love Bao, okay? I freaking love Bao. I think she's so sweet. I feel like she's so sweet. I'll never forget blasting Citra's love during my Elden Ring run. Yeah, and she's so talented. And what really broke my heart, Bao put out like her own document. You guys can read it on Twitter, but what broke my heart was...
You're not a nobody. You're my Oshi.
Thank you, Bar. Thank you. But like, Bao put out a document because there was that one, she addressed something that Red said, where Red was messaging Nano and he was like, yeah, Bao's, one of the songs Bao put out actually flopped. And, you know, he's basically like, yeah, that's what you get when you steal our editor. The editor that agreed to work exclusively for Bao because he wanted to, because he approached her and asked her if he could be exclusive and work with Bao exclusively. But yeah, Red was like, yeah, her song flopped, LMAO. So that's why, you know, that's what happens. It was crazy. It's like, what are you saying, dude? What are you saying? Also, I'm like winding up my fist. I'm like, what'd you say about Bao's music flopping? I don't think so. If there's one fan out there, if Bao only has one fan, I'm that one fan. If Bao's only got one person watching her music, I'm that one person, dude. I'm that one person. Stream Bao. I'll stream Bao, dude. I adore her. I got into streaming partially because of Bao. She was one of the very first VTubers I came across, and I was like, oh, VTubers can just be like regular people. Like, they don't have to play up a character if they don't want to. And like, my understanding of VTubing for so long was it was very idol culture, because, you know, that's how a lot of corporate VTubers operate, is they're very much so like idol culture. But after I saw Bao stream for the first time, I was like, whoa, this gives me a completely different idea on what VTubing is like, and I wanted to be more like Bao, you know? And I loved how like open she is with everything, you know? She just, I don't know, Bao just has a very, very special place in my heart. I look up to her a lot. Hi Nico, nice to see you. You might know I haven't been here long, but you're not a nobody. You're a kind-hearted. Thank you. Thank you. What I'm saying is, like, I'm not a big artist, you know? I'm not like Nanolist or something like that. But Bao went out of her way to like message me if it was okay if she could like save my art. And like, what? That's so sweet. So sweet. VTubers can be hornier, sillier, just something totally different. Bao was a trailblazer. Yeah, man. I love Bao. How can I put this? I only like Bao in medium to small doses. Some of her stuff is something. Yeah, she's really chaotic. She has a lot of chaotic energy. But you know what? I like that about her. She's wild. To be fair though, here are like my Oshis, okay? I'll tell you guys my VTuber Oshis is I like Bao a lot. I like Chibidoki a lot. And I like Kenji a lot. Who are like all unhinged, insane energy. They're all like chaotic energy. So I just like the chaotic VTubers. They make me laugh. So I'm just like, what are you guys doing out here? What are you guys are doing some crazy things out here. And they make me laugh. Yeah, pure chaos. I like the pure chaotic VTubers. I don't know, they make me laugh, man. They make me laugh. They're funny. I think a lot of them are funny.
Dimmer, first off, you literally made an asset that Iron Mouse used. That alone means you're not a nobody. Second, bow to you.
Me, I wouldn't be doing what I do. Oh, Bark! So sweet. Thank you. Some act that way. Not gonna lie, the only acting is like something with their character, a smidge. Like how you joke and say, "Not to eat you, cause soup, cause we get tummy trouble." Yeah, I mean, I indulge in it a little bit every now and then, you know, cause I mean, if you're an anime girl on the internet, you gotta indulge in it at least a little bit, right? At least a little bit. But there's definitely a lot of VTubers out there who go real heavy into the roleplay stuff, and I think that's cool. It's not my cup of tea, but I think it's cool that they can do that, you know? First time I opened a Bao stream, she was moaning. I love her! She's so funny. Dude, she just makes me laugh. She's just so silly. I'm surprised you don't watch Lucy Pyre, Dima. I like watching her in like collabs, like seeing her energy in collabs. I appreciate her energy in collabs, but a lot of her regular content is a little bit too lewd for me, for my personal taste, you know. She kind of leans a little bit into like the lewd personality, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your vibe, that's cool, but I don't know, I just can't really watch too many lewd tubers. It's not too much my thing. Saw Chibi's massive head and screaming, I bust out laughing. Like, she's so funny. Hi, Fushasta. This is a lot to take in the weekend, so I can't read all that again. No worries, Fushasta. You take care of yourself. Your mentality is so very, very important. Please take care of yourself, okay? Do what you gotta do. That was so sweet, and she sings well. Yeah. Also, good night, Chris. Rest well. I hope that you can get some good rest. Good luck, good luck. Okay, please take care. Have you watched Mari Mari? Mari? I don't think so. Lucy's Andy and Lele's playthrough is probably my favorite piece of VTuber content so far. Maybe I'll check it out sometime. Goodness, this weekend has been me reaching to friends and checking in on them. I'm just gonna lurk for now. Have fun with the rest of the dog. Have a good lurk, Cowboy. Please take care of yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by today as well. I know that life and things get busy, and you know, we gotta deal with things. So I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to stop by. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, you guys. So I understand if reading through these, you're like, oh, I need a breather, you know. But I like the drama. Let's get into it some more. But I did. I'm sorry for not reaching out sooner about these ideas that were put in my head. I wish we would have been able to talk about this too. I didn't know about the severity of things that had been said and theorizing about my own friends behind my back until now. It's my fault for not realizing the things Red was saying about you. The countless friendships I made here within the last several years mean so much more to me than him and the business side of things. Oh! Oh! Okay. Bye, boyfriend. I don't need you. Goodbye. In his way of thinking, no amount of popularity or money means more to me than the relationships I've built in this community. I've always been myself, whether that be on stream or in person. Yeah, what about that time when Bao was crying in a VC and you didn't say anything about it because you were actively making it so that Nano didn't work with Bao? Interesting that she doesn't address that at all. Okay. I've always been myself, whether that be on stream or in person, and I hope the friends I've made can understand. I've never condoned this behavior or any of the things that were said about my friends. I've always wanted everyone around me to thrive and find happiness. Okay, I can't stress enough how disappointed I am that I didn't see this sooner until it got to a breaking point. I'm so sorry, Bao. Okay, buddy. Okay, to Sack, I love getting to chat with you in person. Absolutely loved all the hard work you put into the Boss Rush song. I'm so grateful to hear you were on board to edit the MV. I don't remember exactly why the stream got pushed back. I definitely wouldn't have put that blame on you, knowing about how soon the deadline was when you started working on it. I was so thankful for your willingness to complete the project despite everything. Dude, Sack is a true professional. I read through Sack's Google Doc. I was like, holy, this guy's work ethic is insane. Like, they are amazing. They're amazing. I felt so bad for them. I felt so terrible for them though. I was so thankful for your willingness to complete the project despite everything, and the quality of how it turned out was incredible. I can't believe how Red talked to you, especially after all the effort you put in for me. I'm so sorry for everything that's happened. So all of this entire document basically boils down to Cinder being like, sorry that my manager talked to you like that. But here's the thing, dude. When you allow someone else to speak for you, you guys are the same entity. I'm sorry. Like, you guys are the same unit. You guys are the same unit. I don't know, man. Zach is more of a professional than Cinder could ever dream of being before. This is so funny. Liza had the perfect read in our group chat. I know! Dude, she did. She did. Who cheated on who? Spill the tea. I just got here. Hi, John. Cinder cheated on her boyfriend slash manager Red with someone named Rain, Rayne, back in the day. They were both like girlfriend boyfriend experience ASM artists. I'm so sorry. Okay, to Cotton and Lily, I'm so sorry I had to get dragged into this. It's my fault I let it get this far, but I hope you can believe me when I say I had no knowledge of Red bringing you up in Nano's DMs. I just learned about all of this myself, and there could have been so many other friends affected by the narrative that things always had to be competitive. If I knew Red was trying to exclude specific friends in this exclusivity deal, I would have spoken up. Again, it's just like, oh, he was talking about my friends, so now I feel bad. He was talking about my friends. If these were like random, like small VTubers, I guarantee you it would have been whatever. I would have spoken up. None of my friends are worth sacrificing over an art piece. I love being your friend and all the memories we've shared, and I hope someday you can forgive me for allowing this to happen. To Silver, since the start, I love that I saw someone else sharing so many similar interests to me. Okay. Like, this is such snake behavior. It gets me kind of riled up because in one of the DMs that was posted, Cinder messaged Silvervale moments after she got Nia. Oh my god, sorry, I can't talk. She managed to get Nano to cancel a piece with Silver. So god, there's so many S's. Cinder messaged Silver and was like, "Oh my god, congrats on your G-Subs collaboration. I just got your new flavor, and I think it's so cute that me and you share a model, mama. Hearts." But the whole time, Cinder was actively working to get Nano to cancel working with Silver. What? The two-faced behavior is crazy, dude. Hi, Pixel. I love you. Hope you're having a good day. This is vile. It's so gross, isn't it? So gross. I was blinded by all those hate comments around me calling you your lesser half. I hate the person I've become towards you. I tried reaching out some time ago to try and start up friendly conversations to change things and make things right. Say hi to you at conventions, support your endeavors, but despite all that, I was still being eaten alive by my own doubts and fears or harassment. I was pressured by the community as a whole to try reaching out to collaborate Since I got these messages so often comparing us, I hope we could work something out. The photo of me at the meet and greet was taken candidly, and I thought it looked so cute, so I posted it without asking you, which was wrong of me. I was so wrong for letting everyone get in my head about all these malicious feelings. I'm so sorry for any opportunities I've taken away from you. I'm sorry, Silver. Okay. I'm sorry I had assumed things about your design that weren't true, and I'm sorry you've been harassed by... Thank you for the hydrate. By commenters needing to compare us, and I apologize for the way Red spoke about you to Nano. You didn't deserve any of this fight. I'm sorry to Peaches. I'm sorry I made it seem like I was ignoring or ghosting you. I was so happy we had the opportunity to meet in person. I was apologetic with how busy things were for me at the time. I wanted to spend more time with you, but as I got more and more DMs and messages, everything became so overwhelming. I've also had a low social battery, and that made it so hard for me to keep up to date with all my friends. I've never had any ill feeling towards you, and I still don't. Terrain, you were the first person I met as an ASMR artist during a time where I was immature and vulnerable. I ended up being consumed by the content I was making, and it led me to making awful decisions I still think about and regret. But you also had no plans on apologizing for any of this until it came to light. I was not a good spot at the time. I've hated myself for this kind of behavior. It took a long time for me to move on from what happened. It took me a long time to forgive myself for what I did to you. I just sip some water real quick. Okay. I have no excuses. I'm sorry you were dragged into my drama, and I'm sorry how I made you feel after I just wanted to close the book on things. I'm sorry to my pyro pups and my mods for expecting me to lead by a better example than this. I'm sorry to the VTuber community for looking towards me as someone to aspire to. I'm sorry to Kaiser, who put his heart and soul into everything he's ever done for me and not even talking to you about how I felt. I'm sorry to the dozens of artists that have put their hard work into me, and I'm sorry to the rest of my friends who I've let down. I've led a bad example, and I don't expect forgiveness. I've made many mistakes over my 5 years on the internet. I'm only one person living the one life I get for YOLO. She said YOLO like everyone else, and I said at the start, I ended up developing an extremely unhealthy work-life balance, and the harm Red has caused with the way he viewed things is irreparable. The way I've been perceiving things lately is not how I want to view the world moving forward, and this goes to show there's a lot I need to address and improve on if I'm to continue being a creator. I'm devastated that the friendship so special to me may understandably never be mended again. I love my job. That's true. And I love my friends. I don't know about that. I love all the friends I've had. Thank you for reading, Cinder. Okay, dude. I don't know. Oh, how do I collect all of my feelings on this? How do I collect all of my feelings on this? First thing I will say is that I do believe that people can genuinely change. I do believe that people can change and be better. Doesn't mean you need to forgive them, but I that people are able to change. So I hope that Cinder can genuinely change and be a better person, and that she can learn to take all of this insecurity that she has, because clearly she's a very insecure individual. Reading through all of this, incredibly insecure. I think that she really needs to work on that, you know? But for the most part, reading through this, it really just feels like it was my manager. It was my manager doing all of this, and I didn't know about any of this. When there's clear DMs that she did know about this, you know? Oh, Val posted something? Pause. Oh, this is what I'm saying, dude. This is my goat right here. My goat. My goat-she. My goat-she.
Only 2 words.
There she
Zero
is,
accountability.
dude. Yep. Zero accountability. Absolutely. How? So Bao, oh, she just posted this, dude. Like 8 minutes ago. How can you say that you didn't know?
I think Cinder may have just cooked what was left of her one career.
How can you say you didn't know? I showed you both my base model sketch from Nano at WeebCon. We walked on stage and performed together. You were in the group chat where I shared my I talked about this. You were in the group chat where I shared my sadness over Nano suddenly canceling my model after we were so close to begin live 2D and rigging. And to now find out that just the day before I shared my sadness, this is the conversation that happened. It was the day before? Just the day before I shared my sadness, this is the conversation that happened that ruined months of debut prep, planning, merch preparation. If you want to apologize to me, please do it properly and stop hiding behind Red. Bars. Bars. So, Red says, did you cancel models? I did not. And Red's looking at Nano. Nano arc delayed to 2026. I'm scared to cancel with Bao. You shouldn't be. She has so many connections. You shouldn't be. She has so many connections. She'll find someone super fast. Did you already design her outfit? I remember her showing it to us at WeebCom. Yeah, I can give her the design for free as an apology gift. Oh my gosh, dude. She really just like took every chance to stab her friends in the back. Wow, man. That's gross. Dude, it like makes my skin crawl. That's gross. She has so many connections. You'll find someone super fast. You already in her outfit? Remember her showing it to us at WeebCon. Nano had to drop me as a client because her work schedule is too hectic. Look, it's in the girly pop. It's in the girly pop DMs, dude. It's in the girly pop channel. No, not the sacred girly pop DC. That's so sad. This is what me and Deemer's DMs look like while I was trying to get her to cancel Sil's ring. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Oh yeah, look at the date. It's literally one day. So August 6th. August 5th. Wow, man. That's unbelievable. My bow. Our bow bow. So sad. Literally one day after, dude. He takes little to no accountability, blames it all on Red, and tries to act as if significant others don't share every detail with each other. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, she was venting to Red about all this stuff, and look. Maybe Red did reach out to some people without Cinder's knowledge. But like, with how business-oriented he is, I kind of just doubt that Cinder didn't know about a lot of these DMs, you know? I don't know. Here's the thing too, is that the reason why I don't really believe that Red and Cinder's views are different is because a lot of people went directly to Cinder with screenshots, you know? Like Nano went directly to Cinder and was like, hey, do you feel the same way that your manager does? And Cinder was like, yep. So here's the thing, if Red was saying anything that should have been a red flag, that Cinder could have caught on to that and been like, hey, can I see your DM? Like, why are you DMing people without my knowledge? Why are you saying these things that don't represent me? She would have caught that years ago. She would have caught it. There's no way. There's no freaking way that you don't catch something like that when, you know. I don't know, man. It's... This entire thing only works if Cinder is like genuinely the dumbest person on the planet. It's fair to assume there's some level of knowledge she wasn't privy to. Yeah. I fully believe Cinder is full of shit and denying everything to save whatever is left of her career. You can't claim you didn't know when there's literal proof of knowledge, right? Like, here's the thing. If I had a manager and they were going to my clients and they were like, hey, become exclusively working for Dima. Exclusively work for Dima. You know? And then that person messaged me, hey, your manager just sent me this. That would have been like a huge red flag, right? I would immediately go to my manager and be like, what the frick are you doing? Like, why are you talking for me like this? You're fired. Get out of the kitchen, buddy. You know? No more cooking on my behalf. You're out of here. But Cinder saw that as not a red flag, which I think kind of shows her mindset, right? Shows her personal feelings on this. I think Mika put it best. How can she be talking about poor work-life balance and it is obsessed with this, yet is ignorant to what Red is doing, right? Like, if she's so business-oriented, if she's also like, oh, I was working so much, how could you not know what your manager was talking about, right? Right? Red was a whole ass red flag. I know, it's in the name. No, I'm just joking. I'm sorry, we have a Red here in chat. I'm sorry, Red. Not all Reds. Red was oh, I already read that, sorry. Red. Accountability goes pretty far. It's not a hard concept. And crazy part, it's in the indie part, not even Corpo this time around. Man, if Corpo thought they had it bad, indies gets destroyed. They get exploded. The girly pops collabed all the time too. Consistent like Cinder and Tricky and Bao and Numi and Vienna. It's in the girly pops. It's so sad. It's so sad, dude. Imagine getting betrayed by like someone who is supposed to be one of your best friends. That's heartbreaking. That's heartbreaking. Hi, Avi. Oh, sorry. There's an ad that's going to be starting in 1 minute. It goes for 3 minutes, and then after that, you get ad-free viewing for the next hour. Yay! Cinder's saying she did not know. I smell bull. That's, yeah. I just don't think there's no way she didn't know. Again, like, maybe small things she didn't know about, but the way that Red was treating so many people in these DMs, that just kind of shows his personality. So I think that Cinder should have known, you know? Tuxedo, thank you for gifting a sub to Red. That's the only Red we like. She was working to get Nano to not work with Bao.
You have an amazing bean. We appreciate you.
Thank
your
you.
kind and cozy atmosphere.
Thank
your
you, thank
talented
you.
arts and just everything you chose.
Thank you to be for this community. Sorry for the no. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Oh man, so sad, dude. It's genuinely so sad. The trust issues will run deep for that group now. I believe it. Beamer, I just read it. I've never been so disappointed. It's a lot, right? It's a lot. I'm so sorry too, because I know we do have some people in here who enjoy Cinder, are like Pyro Pups. I know a lot of you guys actually were Cinder fans. Like, I've caught some of you guys using Cinder emotes in my chat, which never do that again. Never do that again. I'm just joking. Jokes. Never use another VTuber's emotes in my chat again. But like, I'm so sorry for you guys too. Like, I didn't really watch Cinder that much. I've maybe caught a few of her streams before. I'm pretty sure we actually rated her at one point too. So I'm so sorry if you guys are Cinder fans and you had to learn this about your Oshi, you know. Oh, Shadow, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Brave. You think? If anyone here is curious, you can cancel and get a refund for pre-sale items from Gamer Subs if they haven't shipped yet. I accepted my refund request for my Cinder merch. Oh wow, so glad I bought the Nano card sleeves separately. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Catching up real quick. BRB, gotta sabotage everyone forever working with you because you're mine now. Oh, that gets me. Oh, that's making me feel some kind of way still. I kind of like this possessive side of you. I'm getting chills in a good way. Glad for the genuine good people in this community. I know, right? Oof, you're using a Go XLR by any chance? Go XLR? No, I'm not. I have a Hyper... What is it called? HyperX. I use a HyperX microphone. So I use USB. I have a USB microphone. Sorry. I might eventually upgrade to a XLR though at some point. Maybe someday. Cinder was literally someone I literally look up to, and I feel so disgusted. I'm so sorry still. I'm so sorry. By any chance, Sil, were you also a you know, I can't remember. Never mind. So far I've seen at least 3 pyro pups blindly believing she did nothing wrong. Dude, there was someone in my freaking comment. I posted something. Pause. Let me bring up my own stuff, okay? Your girl went viral. Wow. Your girl went viral talking about this situation. So I just posted, the more models you make, the less special your work is. Are you insane? Are you insane? I was like, cause reading that made my jaw drop, dude. Reading that made my jaw drop. I was like, what the frick are you saying? What are you saying, dude? You're crazy. You crazy. You crazy. So I posted that. There was some person in the comments who was like, well, we don't know everything. I'd like to believe that Cinder and Red were acting differently. And this was all after Bao had already posted, like, no, dude, Cinder and Red, like, they work together. They are one unit. You know? They're one unit, dude. What am I looking at? Blur, the blur, brown fox. The blur, the blur. Well, Cinder messed up the community unless they come in with the angry villager torches, which is a bit much. I had her as a suggested streamer. Gonna change that. Get him! I exchanged a few words with her in Paris, but that was pretty much my full involvement with Cinder. Once, when she was doing ASMR, we had a massive raid beforehand. Yes, that's right. I remember. We raided because she was doing ASMR. But I think Cinder is unstable, chaotic, dumbass mess. But she does not seem evil. She lost herself and zeroed in on the wrong way. But in her case, I can see some possibility for change. But if so, it will definitely take a while. Yeah, here's the thing. Like I said, I believe that people can change. I want to believe that people can change, right? As Toru Honda's mama once said, as Toru Honda's mother once imparted the wisdom, doubting people is easy. It's easy to doubt people. But you should be the kind of person who believes in others. So in this sort of situation, I would like to believe that she can become a better person from this. That she can just, you know, I like to believe that she can become a better person after this. That's what I wish for everyone, really. Is that you could just do better. Be better. Fix yourself. Right? But at the same time, I don't think that we need to forgive her, that anyone needs to forgive her at the same time. You know what I mean? You know? Dima Flair put a lovely post in Twitter about you being there. Oh, yeah! I love my kids. YouTuber kids. Give you guys all a big... I like their personality and such, but to find out all of this, sorry. Get them chills, leaving you forever. Sorry, I'm behind on chatting. Let me catch up. Also, hi, Mr. Harry. Nice to see you. That's why I didn't trust it. Chose and Oshi trust issues. From what it seems to me, Red is likely a narcissist, and since he and Cinder have been dating, I'm not surprised that she is messed up in the head like this. Don't get me wrong, she is utterly in the wrong, and if she could end all contact with Red, then she could recover as a person.
Fix yourself. Stop having imposter syndrome and thinking you are not enough, Dima.
Hey, we're talking about Cinder, not me, okay? Okay. I'm here to talk about my experience with Dima. She is so hot and I die every time I see her. Pocky, please kiss me. She manipulates my feelings because she makes my heart go doki doki. She's so mean to me because she hasn't put her lips against my lips, and that's so mean. Pocky, I love you so much. I hope that you've been having a good day. Wait, mix your cover on a HyperX mic. Yeah, you did. You did. Hold up. Yeah. I regret nothing. I want you to know as well, Coffee. I'm making a second cover. I'm working on another cover song, and I'm still using my HyperX.
Dima is the
I'm still gonna use my
I will let
HyperX.
her take cross and poke her spears.
I'm just getting crucified now. I'm getting crucified, dude. My jaw was through the floor. Dude, it's a lot.
You Pocket and Sylvie all warm my heart. Thanks for being yourselves.
Thank you for being here, Tuxedo. You're so sweet. Thank you for supporting us as well. I appreciate you. That tweet was my whole introduction to the situation. I get you. You don't want someone you are invested in being a horrible person. Yeah. Nano's babies, they're all different. Yeah. It made me so mad that they said that. Pug, thank you for gifting us sub to
experience
Coffee.
with the mom. She took my pom-pom-parents. I can't believe this.
I took C's pom-pom-purins. I did. I really, really did. I'm sorry. Don't be mean. That was a 3-year-old in the TTS. What language? I don't know, man. Can you translate? No, I can't. I think Buff Pup's reply genuinely sums up our feelings after reading the doc. Dude, off. Just bleep off, dude. Just bleep off. Just off. Yeah. That's a musical notation some TTS engines can
BWA my
music.
experience with Sakyavamp Dimitri the Duque. BWA.
Hi, Neo. This is why only indie people would ever be my Oshi. But Cinder is indie. I saw Cinder's model once on a model design review for funsies things. Never actually saw them though. This is my first impression, not gonna lie. Oof. It was a rough first impression. But you know, you dodged a bullet as well. So there's that. I'm on top of it, Kuya Francis. Look at me go. I'm good. How was breakfast? What'd you get for breakfast?
With Dima, she didn't give me an Among Us because she didn't want to modify the art files or whatever. Masai.
Yeah, you get no Oshi.
But
I mean,
Dima
not
the
Oshi.
Duchess is
What?
also indie and my Oshi Dima Akra.
Among Us. You get no Among Us. But I'm indie. Hi, Pocky. I find it crazy that I was going to check her out. Cinder, she was popping in my feed. I was going to check her out and then this happens. I'm saying you missed you dodged a bullet, you know? You dodged a bullet. How goes Tea Party goes. Thank you, Kuya Francis. Thank you. Thank you. You got him. But also she's a cheater, so I don't have to like her nonetheless. Yeah. But that CPR cover was worse than cheating. You have sinned against the art. I won't say anything. I won't say anything about that. I have my own personal feelings. I won't say anything about that. I have trust issues now that is broken. I don't think I'll forgive her. Yeah. Again, dude. It's like, here's my thing, okay? I'm the type of person who kind of just stays in my own lane when it comes to streaming, you know? I don't even really like to do collabs all that often. And if I do collabs, it's with like bestie. It's like, hey bestie. Or it's like, you know, with my VTuber family. I really only do collabs with people that I'm friends with and stuff, right? So I like to just sort of stay in my own bubble. for the most part. I like staying in my own bubble. Where is I going with this? I don't remember. All I know is that I want to be someone who puts trust in other people, who wants to see the good in others. I think that there's so much crazy things that happen in this world. It's very easy to get jaded, very easy to start doubting your own friendships and stuff when you see something like this. But I don't want to be that kind of person, you know? I want to believe in my friends. I want to believe that they are good people. And if I get hurt out of that, that's on them. That is not on me. That's how I see it. That's on them. That's not on me. Sally Deemer, once you get canceled on Twitter, even if you try to change, you get put up. You get a black spot on your mark. That's true. The masses are very unforgiving. The masses are very, very unforgiving. That's very true. Too many VTuber kids in this family. My value is lowering by the minute. Your stocks are crashing. They're crashing. Hi, Kenji. It's been a crazy weekend with all this topic. It has. How have you been holding up, Kenji? I hope you've been good. It's nice to catch you. She's laughing at my feelings, chat. I love you so much, Pocky. Sorry, I'm catching up. These were vocals on a freaking HyperX mic. Thought it was recorded on a Shure mic. Really? Yeah, it's a HyperX. Honestly, of all like the USB mics, I think HyperX is really good. Like it. I like it. You gave them granite instead of marble. You are ill. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat still. Don't get the dislike for USB mics. Their encoding is pretty much the same as most XLRs these days, not gonna lie. I think there's a lot of really good USB mics out there. I think that it really depends on the work that you're doing though. Like if I'm streaming, I think there are enough USB mics out there on the market now that you can get some pretty good sound by just streaming on a USB. But if you're doing some more like professional work, I think that it's a good idea to upgrade to an XLR. I don't know, because she says Red was no longer her manager, but did not say she broke up with him as her boyfriend, which tells me that she's still keeping him around. I think so too. Well, you know, again, she mentioned in her document, in her apology document, quote unquote apology document, that she's gonna work it out between him on a personal level. Whatever that means, I don't know. She might still be keeping him around. She might not. I guess we'll wait and find out, or we might not ever find out. Was the cheating just sexting? I believe so, because they don't know each other IRL. Like, I'm pretty sure it was all online. What do you mean just sexting though? Just no. Buff is based. I like buff. What's it like to be an Oshi for someone? Oh no. Scary. Sorry, catching up on chat still. Perry! Is that my Perry? Is that my Perindigo? How are you? I love you. You are not just business to me, Perry. I want you to know my love for you, my feelings for you are so real. I will run away into the sunset with you holding hands. I love you, Perry. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. We've been talking about the Cinder situation that happened over the weekend. What have you guys been up to? You don't even know how much what you said about the mic just fricked up your brain. Wait, really? Is this a good thing or a bad thing, Coffee? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I've been a fan of Cinder since her first model debut. Oh, I'm so sorry, Herr Gunter. I'm beyond disappointed. I didn't even care for the apology. I already decided to not let it slide. I mean, I'm proud of you for, you know, holding creators to a high standard. I think that's very important. I'm very proud of you for that, but I'm also sorry that you were hurt by this. It's not fair. It's really not fair. She straps me to a chair and makes me talk about niche subjects for content. I do. I do. Hi, Raiders. Hi, Sizzle. Nice to catch you today. Sorry, I'm really behind on chat, but I'm catching up. Hold on. Let me catch up real quick, because I want to see Perry. Where's my Perry? Where's my Perindigo? Hi, Perry. I love you. How are you? How has your day been? How was stream? You have a good stream? What were you guys doing today? Were you guys yapping? Was it a yapping day? I love listening to Perry yap. It heals my soul. Love
NGL,
Perry's
it's
yapping.
just business, is low-key a quotable one-liner.
Yeah, if you're like a mob boss in like the 60s, it's just business, Lebowski. Boom! You know? Also, I'm looking forward to seeing your new upcoming covers. Thank you, Coffee. I appreciate you. Thank you. I want you to know, Coffee, you have given me the courage to go forward in making covers. It is because of you and you making it such a fun experience that I'm like, I like doing covers now. This is kind of fun. Anarchy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. But hold on, let me also say hi. Hi, regular amoeba. Hi, noob. Cybot. Hi. Welcome in. Hi, French for muffin. Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Hi, Exceller XR. Hi. Welcome in. Hi. So many people stopping by. I hope you guys had a wonderful time at the Bug Buddy raid. Hi, Daddy Plier. Daddy Plier. The Kotori. Hi. Welcome in. Hi, welcome in. We've been chit-chatting today. It's been a busy day. It's been a busy day. Like I said, just sexting, because to me sexting sounds like they're talking dirty with words. I've been told it doesn't count if it's not physical. Well, whoever told you that lied to you, because there's something called emotional cheating. There are such things as emotional cheating, and I count that as a breach of trust, and therefore, you will be executed on the spot. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Some girl tried sexting me when I was in my 20s. She was in a relationship with a guy. What I did tell her was to stop this and break up with her boyfriend if she felt she wasn't the right one, rather than do things like this behind their back. Yes, absolutely. Agreed. Also, your base shadows for that. 10 out of 10. That's exactly how it should be handled. Hi, Faz. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. That could be a possibility, like blame everything on him. He leaves public eye. She is forgiven because it's his fault. Yeah, like she's definitely trying to throw him under the bus here. Now he's gone and she can keep him around outside of stream. Yep, that of course, only if anybody would have believed that in the first place. We did a Manhunt! So fun! Trying to get highlights for the Monster Hunter highlight. Eee! That's so fun. That's so fun. Yay! Wait, what level are you now, Perry? I made it to Hunter rank 160 something, I think. I love Monster Hunter so much. Your recordings were very good. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Thank you, Coffee. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Hi, Anarchy. Welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. Hi. Welcome, welcome. If you ever want to throw stuff my way in the future again, my DMs are always open. Do you want to listen to something? I have stuff that I can send you, but I don't know if the quality of it is okay enough to be used. I can send you some things if you're okay with it. Swaffelen. Akumaru, what does this mean? Swaffelen. Waffelen. Hi, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. Is this German? Is this Deutsche? Whoever said sexting isn't cheating is trying to justify their own philandering ways. It's cheating. I count it as cheating. That's cheating. Emotional cheating is even worse than physical cheating for me. From Rain's doc, for obvious reasons, I won't share any of the explicit sexting, not just because of the NSFW nature of it, but also I just don't think it helps. However, note that this all went on for several months and included more than just text, as both the date and the contents of the following screenshot provides. Ooh, man, 85 or so, you're higher than me. We should play! Perry, I want to play with you! We'll play. Anytime. I want to play with you. I love hunting. I want to hunt with the girlies, you know? I don't know why I'm arguing, cheating with some guy on the internet, but I guess this is my Sunday. What the frick ever. Cheating depends on what the other person feels about it. If your partner doesn't think that sexting is cheating, you're fine. But if you do think it is, then there's a line in the sand. Babe, wait, I'm throwing you under the bus right now on Twitter. Then we can get takeout. That's crazy, Lance. Hi, Kami. Hi, nice to see you. But have you ever been cheated on by a closeted lesbian and used for like a year just to learn it was never real because she cheats on you and introduces the cheating partner? Couldn't be me. Oh my god, Cowboy! This hypothetical person that you have mentioned, Cowboy, needs a big hug. I'm sorry. This hypothetical person that you have mentioned deserves a big hug. Deserve a big hug. Oh, Deemer, what do you think about Tekken 8 in its current state? I'm waiting for like another patch, maybe. And then I think it will be playable-ish again. Maybe. Right now, though, it just doesn't... It doesn't feel too... Yeah. I don't think I want to play it. Have a good lurk, Pug. Yeah, no worries. Go get some... Go throw out your protein. Go take care. Like, it ain't cheating till you got a video at 2 a.m. while visiting your parents of your girlfriend doing it with one of her exes on the kitchen table. You two ate for together for half a year. Are we speaking from experience? Because I really hope not. Pancakes or waffles? I'm a pancake girl, actually. I like a fluffy, buttery pancake that soaks up all of the syrup. Pancakes. I like pancakes. Guys, if you don't want to be cheated on, just stay single. The only person who can disappoint you at that point is just yourself. I mean, at the end of the day, Cinder herself admitted it was cheating, so that's that. Yep. Even if it wasn't worse, that's like saying punching someone in the arm isn't as bad as punching them in the face. Yeah, it's like, at least I didn't stab you. Not as far as I know. Waffle is waffle, so maybe something like that. Zwei waffle. Zwaffelin, meaning two waffles. Double waffles. Double waffles? I see. Cheating is up to the relationship to be determined for sure. Yeah, like there's a lot of things that I've seen in some relationships where I'm like, that would not fly with me. But, you know, it's not my relationship, so I guess I can't say anything. However, I would be very, very hurt. I would be incredibly hurt. I would not be able to trust that person ever again if, you know, I found out they were sexting someone. You're free to send stuff. It's always... Thank you, Coffee! Okay, I will be sure to send you some things then. I'm good about it, but... I'm good about it now, but it was definitely a rough patch in my life for a while. I honestly thought about proposing to that girl. Oh my goodness! Oh! My heart breaks for you. I'm sorry, Coffee. Glad that you're okay now, though. Yeah, it's really... You like their... like my pancakes inflated big and round. Yeah, just like that one fan art of you, Panda. Just like that one fan art that you got one time. I like it inflated big and round. Yeah, that's how I like my pancakes. Woo! Pancakes the best. Oh my gosh, thank you. I feel like most people are waffle enjoyers, but I'm a pancake enjoyer. I like pancakes. Do fighting game devs playtest patches before releasing them publicly? I think they do, but they do it in the same way that like what are they called? Like gaming journalists do, where they don't actually know how to play the game well. So they're like, oh yeah, this is good. This is fun. Because honestly, from like a non-competitive standpoint, Tekken is still very fun. Tekken is still very, very, very fun from like a casual sense, but like when you're playing in the higher levels, it's not very fun. It's not very fun right now. I'm in a relationship with myself and my lack of self-esteem. Well, you gotta start working on that relationship. You gotta start working on it. My second, third, and fourth back then girlfriends all came out as trans after. At first I was like, man, is something wrong with me? Then I tried out dudes and I was like, oh, I'm bi. See, we're all here for you know, we all have our different journeys. We all have our different journeys. We all got things that we're learning about ourselves. How it is. Regular Amoeba, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day. Rather get punched in the face than their reproductive area. Oh, you're a man. Sorry, I was... If someone has an open relationship, cool. Shoutouts, also not for me. Hi, honey. Hope that you're doing well today. So how have you been, Dima? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I know a lot of my friends and a lot of people I saw on Twitter as well, who I'm like Twitter moots with or whatever, were pretty heavily affected by what occurred this weekend with the Cinder drama. A lot of people are like, damn, my trust issues are flaring back up. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Waffles collect too much syrup all at once, so you get less waffle per bite. Yeah, right? I like a good crispy waffle or a nice buttery pancake. Maybe a bit crunchy around the edges to give it some texture. Ooh, sounds good. I love like a big fluffy pancake. I love like a flapjack. Give me a flapjack. If it's plain, I prefer waffles. Let me some chocolate chip pancakes though. Oh, I love a good chocolate chip pancake. I don't know this bitch. I'm here to wave flags and make jokes. I know no one involved. Frickum. Yeah, like I was not personally involved in this. So I am okay. I personally love both pancakes and waffles, but I find pancakes more easier to make. That's true, they are. New phrase, April showers bring trust issues. Hi, Chris. Kinda love my waffles lathered in peanut butter and syrup. I've never tried the peanut butter thing, but that sounds really good. Like if there's, I don't know. I don't know why I've never tried it because I love peanut butter, but that sounds fire. I can't say why, but I've tried both. And it's a close contest, but I like pancakes better. But both of them are good. Wait, are you guys more pancake people then? Do we have more pancake enjoyers in chat? Because I feel like more people enjoy waffles. More people I've talked to enjoy waffles, but maybe you guys are like me. Maybe you guys are pancake enjoyers like me. Also, it's a lot harder to evenly spread butter on waffles. Yes, it is! Crispy waffles are phenomenal. However, if you're gonna give me a floppy waffle, just give me a pancake. True. You can make a poll. I could make a poll. I could. Want soft baked cookies now? I love a soft cookie. Bro, it's weekend after weekend with me. Literally weekend before Cinder, a certain person who said they had changed and people gave benefit of the doubt got outed for not changing. Oh, that's rough. Woof. Woof. Waffle keeps it on the dish and not on the plate. I hate peanut butter. You want to like it but you can't? What kind of peanut butters have you had? I love peanut butter. I could just eat it like on a spoon. Just spoon some peanut butter and yum, 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 yum. I'm like a dog. I'm a dog. Yum, 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 yum. We should kill all pancake enjoyers. I can't believe this guy. You've probably never even had a pancake. Knowing you, Pander. Knowing you, you've probably never even had a pancake, dude. You know what's really fire though? Crepes. I love crepes. They're so good. Hi, Evernight. Mid waffles are better, but pancakes have a higher ceiling. Higher ceiling, in my opinion. Higher ceiling. Higher ceiling. What do you mean? Anyways, I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation. Tell me your feelings. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about everything? Crepes are meat. I love crepes. I have, and it wasn't red. Shout outs. Wine. Egg bread. Shout outs to the wine egg bread. Shout out to your roommate. I've yet to have a good crepe yet. Maybe it's just me, but they're meh. You gotta... Okay, cowboy, I'm gonna tell you the secret. Number one, you gotta make it at home. You gotta make your crepes at home. Number two, honestly, you can just get like pie fillings. Like I like to get like strawberry pie fillings and then like a chocolate syrup and whipped cream. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love like a strawberry crepe. Strawberry pie filling crepe is so good. Higher ceiling, like they can be better. Oh, yeah, I get what you mean now. Like there's more potential for a good pancake. There's more potential for a pancake. I agree with you. I agree. I didn't really watch or know Cinder before this, so I don't have any personal stakes. It's pretty crazy though. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Real talk, Cinder and the girly pops with their Lethal Company collabs and stuff have been my go-to comfort videos for like a year now. It's for real deeply disappointing. It's really sad, man. I just feel so bad for Bao. I feel so bad for she has had so many things happen to her in these past couple years. She just keeps taking strays constantly. And I just want her to be happy. I just want Bao to be happy, man. There's so much that has happened to her. And even now, she's still like so funny. She still tries her best. She just, you know, I really admire. I think that's what I really admire about Bao. She's gone through so much crap in her life, but she still does her best to keep going. And I really, I don't know, really resonate with that. This whole situation sounds so heartbreaking and sickening to see. Honestly, I'm so sad for Bao and others who have been suffering because of Cinder. I can't understand why people can't just be nice. Right? Right? Anyways, my thoughts are Cinder is literally the stupidest person I've ever met. Her boyfriend sucks, and this situation is born of short-sighted greed. Do you know how bad you have to F up for me to side with Silverveil? I think I've stated my feelings on the whole state of affairs, but this whole thing demonstrates some really sad, shitty behavior on Cinder's part. I feel so bad for everyone she hurt and think she needs to own up for what actually happened before she even dreams of coming back. See, I wonder. It doesn't seem like she's gonna graduate. It seems like she might just take a hiatus and then come back to streaming in like a few weeks and be like, I changed, guys. I feel genuinely disappointed with Cinder on this whole situation. As do I. Bao has been done dirty so many times and it just keeps happening. I know! It just keeps happening. I feel so bad. I love Bao. Not gonna say Cinder and Red need to break up, but they need time away from each other. Cinder needs to make an actual apology to the people involved, especially to Bao, and take a huge step back and reevaluate her life choices. Yep. Honestly, I was so disappointed but not surprised at how she apologized. Yeah, but also for real, I feel like I'm experiencing and seeing more people go through things that break trust. Yeah, never engaged with their content and wow, that's effed up. It's effed up, dude. It's messed up. All I've seen about Bao is a chibi they got and I saw it recently, but I feel bad for this happening to Bao. Yeah, it's sad. Do VTubers need managers? Like, are they needed if you get big? If you get really big, I think so. I think it's a good idea to get a manager, especially because, you know, people are always going to be approaching you for sponsorships or for collabs or for meet and greets or setting up schedules for things or like putting out content, things like that. So it's a good idea to have like a project manager or a manager that can help reduce the load when it comes to business stuff, as it comes to the business side of things. Yeah, I was only aware of Cinder's existence, but I like Bao. Bao is strong, not gonna lie. She is. I used to enjoy the whole girly pop group. Then Tricky sat on the sinking ship with the assassination attempt. Wait, what? Sat on the sinking ship with the assassination attempt, and now the Cinder issue has solidified that it just seems like the high school girl group that I personally will not engage with a 60-foot pole. Wait, what happened with Tricky? What happened? I didn't hear about that. I want to give Cinder a hug and put her in therapy.
Share the load,
yeah.
Mr. Frodo.
Hi, Chong. Put her in therapy despite never interacting or even following her channel. Yeah, and you know, I wish the best for people. I wish Bao could catch a break already. I hope Nano can find happiness in her art, and I really do hope that we get a model by Nano for Bao. I want to see a Bao Nano.
The assassination attempt
Thingy
thing was
so
about the
bad.
orange gibbon who is the president.
Oh, she's so bad. Oh, she's so bad. Assassination attempt thingy was about the orange gibbon, who is the president. Assassination attempt. Oh, I see.
A joke when Trump's first assassination attempt happened.
Oh, I see. Got you. No, she's not. She'll come back and just stream as normal. Oh, you don't even think she's gonna take a break? Really? 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 As someone who's been half following with Cinder since the Tashi days, wow. So all respect I had for her is gone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you were like a long time viewer. I don't think she'll graduate, but also I don't think any artist will work with them. Get a manager who is professional. Yeah, get a manager who is not your boyfriend. Because yikes, dude. Yikes. Yikes. My thoughts are basically that she sucks for doing the thing she did, and as many other people that sucked and got their suckiness revealed, she wrote a crappy apology, deflecting and doing anything but apologizing. Hope the internet doesn't forget. I see. I got you. To put this in Lord of the Rings terms, Cinder is trying to paint Red as Grima Wormtongue whispering in her ear, yeah, as if she were King Theoden. It's just good business. It's just good business. Just popping in again at a different location. Where you at, Chong? Where you at? I see. Hi, Q! How you doing? It's nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Sunday. I mean, I'm sorry, but with Tricky on that one, look where we are now. Keep the politics outside of the chat. Keep the you know, you guys know the rules. No political talk. No political talk in the chat. No political talk in the chat. You guys know the rules, you know? You guys know the rules. Halalia, thank you so much for 3 community subs. What? Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. How are you? How are you? Thank you. You guys, can you please put hearts in chat for Talalia, please? Thank you. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I mostly feel bad for all the people who got wrapped up in this. Yeah. Like, some people weren't even doing anything. And it was like, why is my name in your mouth? Isn't that insane? Like, you can just be in your own lane in the VTubing sphere, absolutely just doing nothing, and somehow your name will still end up in other people's mouths. Like, what? Why? I'm at Mitsuwa, just across the Hudson River from NYC. Mitsuwa? Is that a restaurant? Are you getting food? I guess the lurk time took me enough time to digest the unapologetic person. The lurk time took me enough time to digest the unapologetic person. Eh? Yay! Look at those hearts. You guys are so cute. Hey man, I pissed off others before. I don't know what they be DMing me about. People just think like there is not enough space on the table and they act like this. Yeah, you know what I think it is Cinder, like the way that she goes about being a content creator is by sabotaging and backstabbing and stepping on other people. And it looks like because that's what she does, she probably assumes that that's what other people do too, right? He's like, hey, I can't be special if other people use my artist, so I'm gonna make sure no one else can use my artist. You know, that kind of vibe. Or just like, I don't know, maybe she just thinks since she's out to get other people, might think that other people are out to get her too, when that's not even the case at all. You know? But that's the thing. She did actually apologize, not correctly, but she did. If she gets away from Red and gets therapy, I wouldn't be surprised if she gives out another apology that is more genuine. I mean, that's what we hope, right? Like, I hope that she becomes a better person after all of this. I really hope so. I really hope so. I don't know if people in the VTuber business can avoid these situations, because if most VTubers are young and if there are professional managers, will VTubers hire them? Yeah, because they get a lot of money. Like, if you reach a certain point, Red, do you know how much money these people are making? So like, yeah, they can afford getting a professional manager. They can afford it. They can. There's plenty of VTubers out there that have managers who handle things in a very professional manner. So it happens. It happens. It's just in this situation, Cinder's manager was also her boyfriend. And clearly she just doesn't make good decisions, you know? I think her boyfriend is probably abusive because my ex-mod put all that crazy shit into my head. So I sort of understand. I can believe it, you know? He doesn't seem like a good person at all. Just like from the DMs and stuff that I've seen. Here's the thing, dude. Actually, you know what's crazy? Now that I think about this, Red reminds me a lot of someone that I knew in the past as well. Because if you guys don't know this, I was once a convention artist back in you olden times. I would travel and I would go to conventions and I would set up my little art stand and I would sell my art there. And it was very fun. I enjoyed doing that. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do that. That was my job for some time. And I met a lot of people in the convention scene who are not good people. And when I was reading through Red's messages, he talks like a lot of them. He talks like a lot of people that I knew in that time who didn't think of anything but business and money, and they were very greedy and they would do anything they could to make sure others didn't succeed, and they did succeed. It was actually crazy, especially because we're talking about selling anime art. And in this same situation, we are talking about VTubers. So it just goes to show that wherever money is involved, you are going to find greedy people. So it was just business. Yup. Some people are just cutthroat. Like, I don't know what kind of things they went through in life to get to that point, to think that they need to step on others to get ahead, to think that, you know, going about life seeing it as a numbers game. It's like, I feel bad for these people. I feel bad for these people, dude. That this is how you operate. I don't know if like somebody out there hurt you or, you know, whatever. But treating other people, treating other human beings, especially human beings who want nothing from you but for you to be happy, treating those people like a numbers game, like competition, it's really gross. I think that that's so disappointing, so icky, that you are obsessed with money to the point where you will backstab people who genuinely love and care about you. That's so gross. That's so gross to see. That's what I was getting at about narcissists. Haven't seen or read many of Red's messages, but just from Cinder's doc, she has been twisted by him for a long time, and she just doesn't see things other than his way. Yeah, but Cinder also is not a victim here. I don't think that she's a victim here. You know, she's been around long enough too, and it's not like she doesn't have positive influences in her life, right? Not like she doesn't have people who are rooting for her. Like I said, she's at the top. She's one of the top VTubers. What more could you want? You have all the sponsorships in the world. You have so many friends who love and care about you. You have people coming to your streams in droves. People who will donate money to you. Like, you are so taken care of. She's a partial owner of Gamer Subs. She's making so much money from this. And she still saw others as competition. What? It makes me so sad, dude. Wait, what did Grace send me? Yeah. True. True, dude. True. True. Ah. Whom she goddamn backstabbed. Yeah. It's sad, dude. Leviathan Maker, hi! Thank you for the first time chat. Welcome in. Everyone, please welcome Leviathan Maker in. I hope you're having a good day. Nice to catch you. Cinder is old enough and has been in the scene long enough to know better. It's unfortunate, but this might be just who she is at this point. Yeah, like, I understand where you're coming from though, Bark, because like, I've been in abusive relationships before, okay? I've been in relationships with narcissists. I've been manipulated, things as well. When you are in those situations, like it's hard.
Instead of going after
away from
other
that.
people's slices of the pie, try baking your own pie.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, Junkie. That's a very good way to put it. The dinner table is big enough for everyone to feast. It is. I don't see why you have to bring others down. Yeah, especially when though, like, her friends are people who actively try and bring up their friends, right? They're like, I don't know. I see Bao and Yuzu and Vienna, and they're always like hyping up their friends. They're always like, oh, you gotta check them out. You gotta watch this video. Look, this they put out a song cover. You gotta go support them. Like, they're always doing that kind of thing. They're always trying to support each other and uplift each other. And you want to backstab these people? You want to take away opportunities from these people? I don't get that, man. I don't get it. I just don't understand that. And people that use underhanded methods are always afraid of being victim to the same tactics, and since they themselves use those, why wouldn't others use them? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you yourself are someone who is greedy, you'll probably see other people as greedy too. You're like, I do this, other people I'm sure do this, right? You know what I mean? Some people just don't want a lot of money. They want all of the money. They want everything. They want to be the Kami Oshi. They project it. They think, oh, I'm doing this, so they will too. Yeah, they definitely, it's 100% that. I jokingly say that some people project so well they should work for a movie theater. I want 1,000 monies, please. I want 1,000 monies. 1,000, specifically 1,000 more monies than everyone else. Yes. I don't just want 1,000 monies. I want 1,000 more monies than everyone else. Than everyone. I want all the money to treat my friends. Yeah. Like, I just don't understand, like, sabotaging your own group of like cheerleaders, right? It's like, these people, they love you, they care about you, they want what's best for you, they want to see you succeed. And what do you want from them? You want them to not have these same opportunities that you do. Like, how? That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense, man. That makes no sense. I guess some people just aren't happy till they're at the top. I mean, in a way, we can't really say that it's all Cinder and not Red pulling things into her head. And more or less, she's allowing Red to say those things in her stead. Sorta is also pretty bad. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not invested in any of the VTubers involved, so I can't say I have strong opinions on things. That's totally fair. That is totally 100% fair. But yes, 1,001 monies. 1,001 monies. Yes. 4K 3D movie projectors required inventing a brand new type of laser emission assembly to work, and they still can't project as hard as these people. Ego breeds anxiety, and anxiety breeds stupid MFers. Yeah. Cinder burned her bridges to cinders. It's almost like poetry. Brings a tear to my eye. Reminds me of that animation. Oh, sorry, by the way, an ad's gonna be starting in 30 seconds. The ad goes for 3 minutes, but if you can get through the ads, you get an hour of ad-free viewing. And in the meantime, please go get water. or snackies or whatever you gotta do and rest up. It reminds me of that animation of that little king character going after every person that wore a crown. I don't know if I saw that one. All I want is a good VTuber and good soup. Well, here we go, baby. I'm here for you. I will be your soup tuber. But yeah, it's just so sad to see. It's just so sad to see that someone who is at like the very top of the pyramid, very top of the ladder, wanting to knock down the ladder for others around them. Yeah, like I said too, I've also been in like
You're the best soup VTuber I've seen. Which isn't many, but still.
Thank you. You're like top 3 prettiest girl in the room, depending on the room. top 3 prettiest person on the street, depending on the street. Unfortunately, some bitches just be evil. Some people just be evil, and it's sad to see. It's sad. It's really sad to see. Yeah, I have been in abusive relationships before. I've dated narcissists. I know the kind of like emotional toll it takes on you and what it can, how it messes you up sometimes. But you know, it doesn't. I just don't think it excuses a lot of things as well. Like, you still hurt other people at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you still hurt other people, and they deserve a proper apology. Not what was in the Google Docs, you know? It just felt like a lot of, like, my perspective reading this, it just felt a lot like she's hiding behind Red and saying like, oh no, he's evil one. And she's not taking accountability for a lot of her actions. You know, she should have just said sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Instead of trying to explain things. I will say, seeing a lot of people being straight up misogynistic and pick-me's, including inciting shit, makes me very ill. It's a lot, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we talked about this right before stream too, Pander. I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter as well being like, oh, Cinder's an evil hellhound. But I'm a good hellhound. You should come watch my streams. It's like, what are we doing here? You guys, I don't know. I think that people just still want to, after all of this, you're still playing the numbers game? Really? 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 Just because you don't like Cinder, I guess? Just because you don't like Cinder now, you're like, oh, it's okay to throw her under the bus now. Top people aren't infallible, and as untouchable as they seem to be, they're as open to insecurity and to malicious intent as much as the next person, yes. But like the next guy, they aren't excused from F-ups as well. They need to own up to it as much as anyone else does. Yeah, which again is why I say that I hope that she just does better in the future. That she can just be better in the future. Back home, got some snackies and some drinks. Yay! Snackies, some drinks. We're having a good time. Let's go. If Noodle was here, I think he would say the only way
Said person has dug themselves even deeper. Lol, first time I've been on Twitter in a minute and look it up, she's cooked.
yeah, she's pretty cooked. She's cooked. If Noodle was here, I think he would say the only way I'm the prettiest in the room is if I'm the only one in it. Noodle catching strays. Like someone once said, I am tired of people who I saw as friends and who I wanted to bring with me to the top, just to see that they were the ones who didn't want to see me on top with them. True. Like you all said earlier, table is big enough to feast for all of us. No need to push others away because you want everything. It's sad to see how people are greedy. Yeah. And here's the thing too. I think that it is totally normal to feel jealous in like the content creator sphere, you know? You're like, oh man, I wish I had what they had. That's totally normal. That's completely normal to have those feelings. But when you start acting on that in a malicious manner by taking opportunities away from other people, by, you know, backstabbing your friends, etc. You need to get help for that. That's not okay. That's not okay at all.
Envy is understandable, but you should be asking how can I improve instead of asking how can I cut them down.
Yes, 100%. Like this is something that you gotta just turn in on yourself, right? And be like, look, they have so much. What can I do to make myself better? You know? Like, that's how it should be. Not how can I pull the rug from underneath them. This community is a high school grift, and every time a larger creators gets got, this shit happens. Yeah. These ghouls see every controversy as a whale fall. It's so true, man. It's so true. Like, every single time this happens, there's always someone out there who's like, well, I'm a nice hellhound. Or like, whatever, you know? They're like, I would never do that. So you should come watch my streams instead. There's a lot of people that have been like, hey, are you looking for a new favorite hellhound VTuber now that that spot is vacant? Well, please come see me at Dima the Duchess, twitch.tv/Dima the Duchess. Huh? Like I said, there's a lot of people in the VTubing sphere that are younger people, and also I don't know, outcasts, shutouts, shut-ins, outcasts, nerds, what have you, who just don't have very good social skills. They just don't have very good social skills. Oception, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Are you looking for a new Oshi? I am looking for more money. Come watch me. Hey guys, all that money you spent on Cinder, and you don't have a place to spend that money anymore because you don't want to support Cinder. Hi, nice to meet you. You can send it to me now. Hi. This is exactly what it's been like. I've been seeing people doing that crap with Gura because of her graduation. Really? Are they like, oh, is your favorite shark VTuber graduating? You could check me out instead. Wait, what? Hold on, Hyo sent me something. Damn, dude. Are you looking for a new Oshi? Then come to Bill's Oshi Auditorium. We got tall Oshis, short Oshis, redheads, blondes, all kinds of Oshis. The best social skill you can have is literally keeping to yourself. Yeah. At least now, Fushasta can probably get the Cinder V card for cheaper. Oh! Dude, I saw that in our subs Discord.
New places to dump your money into
In
your
our
area.
subs Discord, they were posting pictures of like the V card, you know? It's like the VTuber card. It's like table game thing, collectible cards that you can get. And one of the Cinder cards was selling for like $1,000. Someone was like reselling it for $1,000. Oh, I wonder, will this make it more limited edition? How will this affect the V card market? Doesn't even play like a card game. I thought it's just like you collect them. Is it an actual game? It's not a game, is it? I thought you just like, it's like a collector's thing. You know, another bad part of this, Connor's just finished his cyclothon as this exploded, and that's buried now. Yeah, kind of. Well, I mean, most eyes are on this situation, but W, he raised like $1 million. That's really cool. He raised like $1 million for Iron Mount. That's awesome. Sorry, I keep hiccuping. Sorry. 1 million. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Of all of like the trash taste people, I think that Connor is the only one that I kind of fuck with. he's the only one that I even somewhat fuck with, you know? Boo, did that help? You've cured my hiccups. Is this supposed to be a card game where you would casually gamble cards that you got? I don't know. I thought it was like just a collector's thing. I thought it was just a collector's thing.
The card is basically the M4 Howl situation from Counter-Strike all over again splash 220 laughing if you don't get it look.
Hi Lothric Knight, nice to catch you. Hi. Joey's cool too, to be honest. I don't really like his I don't like some of his takes. I don't like a lot of his takes actually. He's I don't know. I like all three, but Connor is really going all in on content creation and everything else. At least Joey has some sick clothing designs. There is a game for V card, but it's really just for collecting. Yeah, I didn't know there was a game. I had no idea there was a game. I love listening to more yap. Thanks for listening to my yappins, honey. Again, I'm sorry we didn't do ASMR today. You know, we've been doing ASMR Sunday, every single Sunday, but I couldn't contain it. I couldn't contain it. The yap was too strong. The yap was just too strong. Whose takes? Joey and also what's his name? Garnt.
ASMR because we get to hear your voice, Dima Abert. Speaking of merch, Dima, those keycaps looking good and everyone who's looking to be getting some nice black and pink keycaps should totally see.
Thank you!
You know,
Buy my
Dima,
keycaps.
I genuinely wasn't going to get into any of this. But I'm glad I have been lurking for the whole stream. Cause I wouldn't have.
Trusted just all the public opinions. Yeah,
without it.
that's good. I mean, that's a good thing to have.
To break your streak.
Wow, really?
You.
A year? We've been doing it for a year, really? Yeah, the yap consumes me. The yap consumes me. No worries, let the yap out. Yapping's very fun too. I enjoy yapping with you guys. It's fun, you know? It's fun. It's fun. But yeah, it's better to just stay off of Twitter. It's honestly just better to stay off of Twitter, not gonna lie.
I for one enjoy hearing you yap.
Thank you! I enjoyed the yap, thank you! Thank you. I feel homeless without my ASMR Sunday.
You got to do the black and pink, but for leverless and lever buttons, I definitely get them if that ever happened.
Black and pink, but for leverless and lever. Oh, that'd be sick.
Stuff like that. It's interesting.
I think that it's really interesting. Yeah. I don't know. It's just right. I mean, I'm in the VTuber industry and whatnot, so I like to be informed when stuff like this happens. But sheesh, man. Like I said, you guys, you don't know people out there. Your favorite Oshi. Your Oshi could be someone who is just not a very nice person. It's sad to see. What was that whole thing? Like, don't meet your heroes? Don't meet your heroes, kid, you know? Sorry, Deemer, but I will keep my Morse code top keycaps. I love the feeling. Whoa, that's cool. Morse code keycaps? That's fancy. Ooh, that sounds nice. I think the worst thing that has happened through all this drama is the fact that I have to get flashed by the stupid white Google Doc background like 8 to 9 times now. Yeah, man, what happened to dark mode? Give me dark mode. You bring a good perspective on things. I hope so. I hope so, you know? Well, I'm pretty certain my Oshi is a good person. I will try, I promise, I will always try to be a good person. That's what I can promise you guys. You know, I am still human. I can make mistakes. But if I make mistakes, I want you guys to call me out on it.
That
and I want to do better.
Oshi isn't Dima, cause Dima is an amazing person.
Stop. Stop. Yeah, Deemer could be really evil behind this. Yeah, you know, like I could end stream and then go and like kick a puppy or something, and you guys would never even know about that, right? And then you guys will be burning my merch. Weak eyes can't handle bright mode, and I'm one of those weak-eyed people. Yeah, I gotta go dark mode every single time. I like my dark mode. Hello everyone, it is I, your I'm Dima, and I am evil. I am not reading off a script or anything. I am genuinely just evil. My Oshi is an evil witch. She likes pork belly. Dude, I actually am gonna make some this week too. I'm gonna make more pork belly this week because for some reason, my grocery store has been putting pork belly on sale so much, and I just can't not take the deal.
Because you would break down if you ended up kicking a puppy.
I would cry, you're right. Honestly, wish more people did dark mode stuff in Google Docs. It's not exactly difficult to do also. Yeah, I agree. I like dark mode. You're more than just an Oshi for some. You are art mama for the few. Yeah, I love my kiddos. I love my VTuber kids. You would never kick a puppy. You'd feel too guilty. I know I'd feel so guilty and shameful that I would just have to not be a content creator anymore. I'd buy double the merch if you kicked a puppy. Well, say less. Say less. Say less. Wait, is pork belly considered consumption considered evil? No, that's just how Panda talks. It's literally just how he talks. Bro, give me those pork belly sale. Yeah, dude, my pork belly, my grocery store has been putting pork belly on sale for like the last couple of weeks. It makes me so happy. Yo, what kind of rubber marinator are we doing with the pork belly? So I make this thing called lechon kawali, which is a Filipino dish. So I braise it in like garlic and onion and soy sauce and bay leaves and like salt and pepper and a little bit of white vinegar. And then I dry, after it's braised and is super soft and flavorful, I dry it out. I dry it out again, and then I broil it in the oven until it gets nice and crispy and oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so yeah, I love lechon kawali. Yeah, my local Costco is constantly putting skin on pork belly on sale recently. I'm just like, why? I'm gonna get fat from all this pork belly. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. It's so delicious. It's so good. You're so mean to me. Alright, Deemer, if you need a dog to kick, I'm more merch purchase. I guess I can be kicked. Oh my gosh. Crispy lechon kawali? You'd have the sauce. You have the sauce for that? My parents do. So sometimes if I make pork belly and I bring it over, they'll let me indulge in the Mang Tomas. But I think Mang Tomas is currently banned in the US until they can change their formula a little bit. I think they banned Mang Tomas now because I haven't seen it in stores recently. You love raising pigs for smoking, especially if you feed them out on corn and oats, because we all know what ferments from corn and oats. What ferments from corn and oats? Beer? I don't know. Wait. What ferments? Stop, it's 1 AM and now I'm hungry. Oh, it sounds so good. I love pork belly. I'm gonna need the recipe. Got me some pork belly. I don't know what to do with. Oh, yeah, I can send you a recipe. Wait, message me. See, I'll send you my pork belly recipe. So good. Downloaded an interesting looking figure. Got a RAM overrun exception from the slicer. That's the freaking worst, man. There's a lot of 3D printer models out there that are just not that good, not that well optimized. I heard dog and kicked. Where do I sign up? Oh, my chat. My chat. Making your own liver sauce is awesome too. I've never actually tried that before. Usually my go-to Kuya Francis for lechon kawali is just spicy vinegar. I like me some good spicy vinegar. I want my til. I had chicken tinola today. I love chicken tinola. Whiskey and beer. Oh, I was halfway right. Okay. Wait. Is whiskey fermented from corn? Is that what it is? You make whiskey from corn? Oh, I want this recipe too. Hit me up. I'll send it to you. Be like, Deemer, send me your pork belly recipe. I'll send it. Do you mean by kicking a puppy? Kicking all the Cinder fans that are still defending her? Dude, I can't believe, like, there's so many people that will defend their Oshi to death. I mean, even just look at, what was her name before? Rushia? Rushia is a crazy girl. Rushia was a crazy lady. And even she had so many supporters still. She has so many supporters. So,
Breaking news,
I don't know.
Dima was found kicked by a puppy.
I was kicked by a puppy? The puppy kicked me? Yeah, you guys, if I ever do something where you're like, this bitch crazy, please call me out on it. Don't be a shill, you know? You gotta, I don't know. You gotta stick to your beliefs, man. And I swear that the meat develops that little bit of flavor from the feed you give them in like the last 2 months before you give them the bolt gun. I don't know how you do it, cowboy. I don't think that I could ever raise my own meat. Like, I feel like I can only eat pork and chicken and beef because it's already like butchered for me at the grocery store. If I had to raise my own meat, I don't know if I could do it, man. I don't know if I could do it. I get too attached. I could kill like fish. I think I could be pescatarian, but not. I don't know. It's I'd get too attached. They actually did ban it due to unsafe food additives like sodium benzoate, TBHQ, and potassium iodate. Oh. What are those? What are those chemicals? Like, what were they for? Sorry, I keep hiccuping. Fish was psychotic. Dude, she was actually someone who needed genuine help. That clean broth is so good with veggies. What veggies do you have in yours? Oh, my mom would always put... Oh, what is it? I can never remember the name of it. It's like a green papaya looking thing.
This be crazy. She thinks she's not good at what she does, like singing, streaming, rigging, and being an all-around talented artist.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's an objectively insane on ONW. The one with the husband? Yeah, the one who was married to Mafu for some time. Shrimps, man! Shrimps! I just don't understand how delusional some people get. Yeah, like I said, even in my own post that I put, there were some cinder shills still. Bow bow! Hi, Dark Slayer. Nice to see you. The Rushia situation was something. Well, Rushia was full on parasocial farming, GFE streamer, so it makes sense. Yeah. Again, another situation where it was a GFE streamer who also had like a boyfriend on the side. Hi Alexa, do you check YouTube chat? I do, but most people are on the Twitch side right now. Don't worry, Deemer, I'll defend you even if you decided to take over a small country with military force. What? Okay, call you out where? In the Discord or straight to DMs? Because there might be something. There might be something. If you think your Oshi's in the wrong, you should be calling them out the hardest because you have high expectations for them. Yeah, that's how I see it too, right? If they did something, you gotta get on them for that, so that they understand what the severity of what they did. Spinach, pepper, sayote! It's sayote. That's what I like to put. The pepper leaves, spinach. I go Twitch. Come Twitch! Come purple side. Purple side. Purple side OP. You don't understand. If I defend her, she'll frick me. I need this. Sayote! Yes, I love sayote. I always forget the name of it for some reason, but oh, I love sayote. So good. Used to wonder how cults formed until I've seen the fans of some people / companies. Yeah, dude. It's like a religious cult after some point, you know? After some point is like a religious cult. Crazy. They go like to some far extremes for people. Anyone becomes a streamer these days, huh? Yeah. Yep. Girlfriend, no wait, Dima is the only GFE streamer I'll watch defending her till the day I die. It's like one of those, if I ever did GFE content, it would be one of those like your girlfriend gets run over by a truck ASMR. It'd be one of those things. Girlfriend gets run over a truck and dies ASMR. One of these days, you're actually just gonna have to ban me, dog. It could happen. You never know. You grow up poor and you just learn to not care after a second or third butchered animal. No, that makes complete sense. Like I am in a situation where I am very privileged enough where I don't have to kill my own animals. Yes. Like my uncles and stuff in the Philippines, they've just like sent videos before. I remember my mom went to visit my uncles in the Philippines and then she sent a video of them butchering a chicken. And I was like, I don't want to see this, Mom. I literally do not want to see the life drain out of a chicken's eyes. Why are you sending me this? Please no. Please no. Then about the 6th or 7th, some people, I have to stress this is not right. Treat the carcass with indignity, like playing with the meat after the— What? But the blood tastes good. What? Oh my. Like one of these days, you'll just have to kill me, man. It's gonna happen. We have to set up a guillotine stream at one point where I just behead you. It'll be crazy. Don't worry, Dima. I'll still defend you even if you become an actual duchess ruling a dictator regime. It's in my name after all. It's in my name after all, you know? ASMR, your loving girlfriend gets isekai'd. It's like the sound of traffic. And then just me going, ah! Just know that Flare almost killed me on first chat. I know! Isn't that crazy? Dude, he altered the course of history. He altered the course of history with that. I'm happy I got to know you through IU. I love IU. Because you're amazing. Your ASMR is very Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Thank you.
Into the depths of Davy Jones's locker and beyond.
Which filming it is outlawed here anyway. Wait, filming the butchering of an animal is outlawed? Like, if you were at a slaughterhouse or something, that's outlawed? There was a girlfriend experience stream where someone from FaZe Connect, where it ends up with her cucking the chat at the end. Sogoran's like that. Sogoran is like, I remember that. I'll never forget it. It changed my life. If I got sent that, I just messaged back. Now, thanks. Now I'm hungry. I was like, Mom, I don't want to see this. Please. Don't send me this, please. Please, Mom. Gamer, don't worry. I'll be the first one to tear you down from the throne. Thank you. Please keep me level-headed, you guys, okay? Yo, it's Bash. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Gamer's Filipina didn't think she could get any more perfect. The frick? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Wait, that might be gold. Isekai ASMR April Fool's edition? Do I gotta jump on? April already passed. April 1st already passed. Yeah, I think I traumatized my older cousin before because we had to stick a 300-pound hog and needed his help to hold it and pierce the heart. No! Little piggy. Not the piggy. The music. Hi, Nikki. Welcome in.
Dima
You're Filipino?
Filipinx, Dima nerd.
Filipinx. It's so funny because every time it sounds like Filipinas. Filipinas.
The hardest part isn't just
Dun, dun, dun.
forgiveness, but it's when everyone won't forget on what that person or their allies have done to them.
Hardest part isn't just forgiveness, but it's when everyone won't forget on what that person or their allies have done to them. It's forgetting. Yeah. Don't feel that. It'll hurt. Filipinix. Anyways, you guys, I don't think that one cooking stream was consensual, so their cuckoos didn't care. Oh my. I don't want to be known as a Filipino soup. Yeah. Anyways, you guys, I think that this is probably where we're gonna be calling it for the day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys very, very, very much. Yeah. Basically, if you guys were a Cinder fan or are a Cinder fan, hope that you guys are doing okay out there after everything that happened. I hope that people out there with trust issues don't see this situation and are hurt more from it. Because there are good people out there. There are good people out there. Please keep having faith in that, you know? Please keep having faith in that. Yo, it's Bash! Thank you so much for the first time chat. I stream every single day at 1 p.m. Pacific.
It's always a pleasure popping into your streams.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe and kind.
Thank you. Yeah, stay safe, stay kind out there, you guys. Yeah, I stream every single day, 1 p.m. Pacific, except for Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tomorrow, we're gonna celebrate hitting 15K. So we're gonna do a karaoke stream. Yay, karaoke stream! I hope you guys have fun. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone has a blessed rest of your days. Yeah, I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day.
There are good people out there so long as you stay ahead of them and they can use you. Yes.
No! Don't say that. Indeed, it's only the outliers. Yeah, I would argue most people are decent. There's good people out there. I promise you guys, okay? There are good people out there. And I hope you also have people in your life who are genuine, kind, uplifting to you. If there are people like that in your life, please cherish them. Please cherish them. Okay? Don't be someone who looks at other people like they're just numbers or money or a means to get ahead in life. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Be the kind of person that uplifts other people. And, you know, life will be better. Life will be better. The world is full of bad people with bad intentions, but don't let that keep you from the fact that... Aw, thank you, Tuna. Thank you so much for 14 months. Can you guys please put hearts in chat for Tuna, please? Thank you, Tuna. Thank you. The world is full of bad people with bad intentions, but don't let that keep you from the fact that there's still a lot of genuine and kind people out there too. Yes. Stay kind to yourself and be good in the world. Do your best. It's what good for business after all.
Even if I became a VTuber, would you become my friend so I can backstab you?
Yeah, do it, and then I'll write a Google Doc about you. I'll drop a Google Doc on you. It'd be crazy. What? Bash! You just got here! What do you mean? Thank you! That is so kind! You guys, please put hearts in chat. Please put some love in chat for Bash. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. Thank you. The support means a lot to me. Genuinely, thank you. I just found you, but I love your message. Good vibes. Oh, good vibes, man. Like I said, there's so much crap that happens in this world. I just want you guys to be able to come here and smile. You know, if I can put one smile on your face, or if you can just huff air out of your nose, just like that, then, you know, that's really all I can ask for. I hope that I was able to make you smile a little bit today. And yeah, that's really it. You seen Lily's response? I can just say, damn. When did Lily post a response? I saw that she was
37 months with
commenting.
my Oshi.
Thank you, Sogaran. Thank you for 37 months. You guys, thank you. Oh, thank you, Kuya Francis, for the sub to bow. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that Shy Lily follows me on Twitter? did you guys know? Did you guys know this? Did you guys know that Shy Lily follows me on Twitter? I feel so cool. I feel so cool. I'm so jealous. She does. Yeah, because she used my asset one time. I think it's because she used my Valentine's asset. And so she ended up following me. I'm so lucky. It's so cool, dude. Oh yeah, I did not see her response though. You should send it to me on Discord or something. But yeah, you guys, you do good art. Thank you. I need to do more art. I've been in art. I'm Jelly. What I want to do be followed by one of my favorite creators. Dude, it literally is the craziest thing. I'm just like, me? You follow me? What? Thanks, Lexa. Thank you guys so much for the level 3 hype train. Thanks. If she ripped her apart, I'll send a DM. Send it. Send it to me. I want to see it. See the drop. The Valentine's asset. Yeah. Oh, Sil sent it to me. She's on top. Thank you, Miss Sil. I love you, Miss Silvana. Yo, Lily went in hard. Holy shrimp. That's my girl. Lily doesn't play about her friends, and that's something that I think I respect about her the most. Is that she's always about her friends. Like, she does not play on that. I respect her so much about that. I respect her so much about it. She's like, you hurt my friends, I'm gonna hurt you. You hurt my friend, I'll hurt you. I love your style of speech, your voice. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. Thank you very much. Thank you. Takes a lot to get Lily mad. Yeah, I think that she's kind of like me, where she's just like a silly little guy and she's vibing, but like you hurt one of my friends, buddy. I'm like winding up my arm. Come at me, buddy. She seems one of those people where it's like, if it happens to me, it's whatever. If it happens to my friend, you're cooked. You're cooked. Lately been on stream with some ghouls, but she seems like she's good people. Yeah.
When the gentle and soft-spoken one is angry, running won't help you.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Start praying for mercy.
That's how it is. Release the wrath. Release the wrath. Yeah, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. I want to send us over to Merperoni. Merp rated us a couple days ago, and he's really cool. He's an amazing artist, dude. Like, you don't see a ton of horror artists in the VTubing sphere. Merp has some good ass horror art. I really enjoy his work. It's good stuff, dude. Favorite stream Mars, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Where are you from? What country? I'm from Russia. Oh, I'm American. I'm an American. I'm from the US of A. God bless America. I'm from the US of A. Lily truly holding up to the controlled German anger. Oh, true. The German wrath. Good old Merca. Good old Merca. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Tomorrow, we're going to be celebrating hitting 15K. We're going to do karaoke. I don't know how to sing, but I hope that you guys can still make it and we can have a good time. Yeah, I'll send us over to Merp. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I'm so sorry, again, we weren't able to do ASMR today, but I had a lot of fun chit-chatting with you guys, so thank you so much for chit-chatting with me. Let's get you guys some raid messages. Please grab a raid message on the way out. Merkara! What?
chat. Don't let her gaslight
I
herself.
love you.
She should have her own album
Thank
already.
you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the raid. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Usually I do ASMR on Sundays, but today we've been chit-chatting. Ending raid, yeah. I'm gonna have to beach ball bounce you guys on. But thank you so much, Noodle. How was your stream? How was ASMR? Nero Umu, regrettable username, Arc Raven, Pixelated AK. Thank you so much for the follows. Hi raiders. Usually
Turn on
I
your
do ASMR.
setup and start the ASMR stream now.
Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Dima the Duchess. I'm an artist and live 2D. I write through my own doll. Usually do ASMR on Sundays, but today I've been having too much energy, so I have not been able to do ASMR today. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by, and I hope that you guys all had a super fun time. Hope you guys all had a super fun time hanging out with Noodle today. Put on some lotion right now. Oh. Sorry, I'm not using my ASMR mic. I'm sorry. Sea Dog, Barry Go Boom, Real E Sweezy, Lunarlens, Lithionic, Near, wait, I already read your Real Sweezy, thank you again. Tootie Fruzy. You guys so much for all the follows. Thank you. Rebecca, thank you for gifting us sub to Noodle. Thank you. You are so kind. Thank you. Gotta lay off the monsters. Feel that some days I'm overly hyper too. Yeah, you know, sometimes there's some days where I'm just like, I can't do ASMR. ASMR is so chill and the vibes are quiet. I can't do that today. I've been having to yap. Yeah, if you guys catch me some other time, I do ASMR every single Sunday. ASMR every single Sunday, and the rest of the week I like to yap and hang out. And we were talking about the Cinder situation that happened today, which has been crazy. The Cinder situation, if you guys probably heard about that and everything that went down on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, I'm very proud of you. You should just stay off Twitter. Rovain, Fenrir, thank you guys. Riz Grizzler, thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you. Oh my god, Twitter is like a heckin' war zone. It's crazy right now. What's Twitter? What's Twitter and what happened? Oh, Twitter is just a lawless land in the far off reaches of the internet. You should never go there. The light does not touch that realm. My voice cracked. The light does not touch that realm. You should not go there. Wait, Salt Cohen you've been here before? Hi, welcome back. Wait, is it Sunday today? It is Sunday today. I usually do ASMR on Sundays, but not today. I've been yappy. Yeah, it's just business after all. It's just business, man. It's all business. All business. Honestly, most dramas, like whatever. That one actually made me really sad. No, it's really sad. It's really sad. We were talking about this. Like, I can't imagine your best friend backstabbing you like that. That's so sad, man. And especially when like all you ever wanted for them was to just watch them be happy and succeed. Sorry, Dima, I'm gonna have to emotionally manipulate you for my own gain. It's just VTuber business, you know, I get it. It's just VTuber business. Thank you, Dare, for being here. But yeah, honestly, it's best to just stay off of Twitter. Thank you guys so much for all the follows, though. I appreciate it. What did she do? Basically, to give like the real quick cliff notes of the situation. She was manipulating her VTuber artist into not working with other people. She was basically saying like, hey, don't work with this person. They did this. All the while, those are her friends. So Cinder was like, hey, you shouldn't work with Bao because he took our editor. And I'm not able to commission that editor anymore because he only works for Bao. So, you know, she's kind of a probably shouldn't work with her anymore. And you also probably shouldn't work with this person. And that's basically what happened. And then a bunch of other people came out with all of this other stuff that she was up to. Oh my goodness, excuse me, sorry. Excuse me. At a certain point, channels that big get rewarded for that kind of behavior, especially on Twitch. Can't trust anyone, man. Yeah, I mean, ooh, I guess there's just some people that think they can't get ahead unless they're tearing others down. It's really sad. Bro, the quote retweets are insane. The memes, there's so many memes, man. You know, someone made a bingo card for Cinder's apology. No. Bless you. Thank you for the blesses. Sorry, excuse me. I'm sneezy. It's springtime, so I'm a little sneezy lady, you know? I just don't get it. Why do folks do that? I don't get it either. It baffles my mind that you would turn your back on people who want nothing from you other than for you to just succeed and be happy and to be your friend. They just care about you and they love you. And you don't want these people to succeed when they're the people in your corner. That's so sad. That's so sad. Why can't we all just love, man? Never understood how people can be like, yeah, I don't get it, man. Like, this would be if I just, I don't know, if I went to Noodle's house and I bombed it. That's the equivalent of what happened.
Soup woman.
That's the equivalent of what happened.
If you somehow go off the dip and then get lost in the sauce, I'll give you TH.
Please do. Please keep me grounded, you guys. I think you should. Shut up. Shut up. No, dude. Like, it's crazy. It's such a crazy situation. It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. Corfish, thank you so much for the follow. That's insane. I said that I would. I made a joke about bombing Noodle's house and I got a follow out of that. That's crazy. I'm joking. But Noodle, thank you so much for the raid. I truly appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I hope that you had a wonderful, cozy time. Cozy time with everyone. And I hope that everyone got some cozy tingles with ASMR. And if you do have to dip out and get some food and water, please go take care of yourself, please. Deemer, the kids are fighting. They're fighting. There's always a cycle of chaotic drama when things go too far from time to time. Absolutely. Joke's on you, Noodle. What? Well, frick bomb more. Get all the followers. No, Noodle. Bash, thank you so much for the sub. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Thanks for sticking around here. I hope that you've been enjoying the yaps. Thank you. I enjoy yapping. And I hope you like the emotes and the channel badge. I made them myself. Hope you like the emotes. It's obviously Sylv's fault that considering she's the newest. Mom, the kids are fighting. My VTuber children are fighting each other now. Hi, Foggy. Hi. Hope you're having a good day. How crazy would it be if Bao came into chat right now? I'd be like a little fangirl. I'd be like, oh my god, it's Bao. That's my Oshi, chat. It's my Oshi. Joel, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, you guys. Again, I'm sorry I wasn't able to do ASMR today. I had so much yapping to do. I had to yap. The urge to yap was so strong. Oh, also, for people who are ASMR enjoyers, the ASMR people who popped in, we are not going to an ASMR stream. So, you know, it might be loud. I hope I don't wake anyone up. I've been yapping for a little bit, so I doubt anyone stuck around through the non-ASMR. Turn it up? Yeah, turn it up, actually. Kinda need people to yap on this stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. I had to talk to you guys about this. It's just such a crazy situation that happened that I had to talk with you guys on it, you know? But we will be back with ASMR next week. Also, celebrating hitting 15k tomorrow with some karaoke, so I think that will be very fun. I don't know how to sing, but I hope that you guys can still stop by, and it will be a fun time. They're used to me sending them crazy places anyway. That's true, you sent them here. Vendred Flynn, thank you so much for the follow. Hi. Welcome in. You have covers saying otherwise. I don't know how to sing. I've actually been struggling. I'm gonna message Coffee about this because this new cover that I'm working out, I've been struggling with it. I'm just like, I just suck at singing. I'm bad at singing. But I'm trying to power through it. I'm trying to power through it, and I'm trying to remind myself that, like, a good mixer can fix everything. A good mixer can fix everything.
Don't believe her.
It's okay.
She's
It's okay.
gaslighting herself. She is a fan. Freaking. Ta-step. At singing.
Thank you, Bark. You're too kind. I'm glad that you enjoy my singing. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks, Cowboy. Thank you for being here again today. I appreciate everyone that stopped by today to chat with me. You guys rock. You guys rock, and you're smart, and you're kind, very handsome. I don't know, very pretty, beautiful, kind-hearted individuals. Stop by today. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am gonna send us over to Merperoni. Merp's a very amazing artist. They're a very amazing artist. You need to check out their art. Like, trust me, dude. Trust me. Please check out their art. Actually, hold on. I think I have a piece that I can show you real quick. They're such an amazing art. Like, I love their work so much. I love their work so much. Where is it? Damn it. I put it somewhere. It's somewhere. I'll show it to you guys next time. Don't let me forget. But yeah, I do have to get going. So I'm gonna send us over to Merp. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate it. I hope that you guys can all take care. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow, okay? Bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. Bye, Hawu. Bye, Dare. Bye, Sora. Bye, Foggy. Bye, Amnil. Bye, Nico. Bye, Sil. Get raid message again, please. Yes. You pop it real quick. Raid message. There you go. Bye, Bark. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you. Do not call me handsome. You're my little goblins out there. My little goblins. All of my goblins out there. Shout out to my goblins. Bye, Cowboy. Take care. Bye, Kuya Francis. Bye, Noodle. Thank you again so much for the raid. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye, Magikarp. Bye, everyone. Bye, Halcyon. Bye, Zoguram. Bye, Tuna. Bye, Red. Bye, Bash. It was nice meeting you, Bash. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to catch you again some other time. I hope that we can vibe longer in another stream. Maybe in another stream. Maybe in another lifetime. Bye, Arcantos. Bye, Falcon. Bye, Pug. Bye, Corefish. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you had fun with Noodle today as well. Bye, Melon. Bye, Starboy. Bye, everyone. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye, Honey. If I didn't get to say bye to you, bye. Bye. Bye, Igor. Bye, Sawi. Bye, Falcon. Bye. Bye, everyone. See you guys next time. Bye, Mars. Bye. Take care. Bye. Mwah.